execute on that strategy.
All right, let's go. Let's go. All right. Are we gonna see cat save from either team? I think. Okay, so Dino save for Vulcan Red Revolt. Were they Dino? I think they're a cat team. I think we're doing cat. I think we're doing Luna. I think they're gonna do Mantis. I think they should do Phoenix though. I like Phoenix Luna better.
Tell me what you see. It looks like we might be seeing Team
My writing is shit.
Yeah, and maybe a one-sided
Phoenix Luna. Okay, so they ban cat over there. Or ban cat. No, they take the Dino? Ooh, okay. Are we gonna go for Mantis or Luna? We're gonna see a cat ban in here. Phoenix, Luna, cat are my core three. Luna? Are you banning Phoenix or cat? I like Phoenix ban more. I think Sabel will carry the fucking game on Phoenix, guys.
So here's the thing though, is like Vulcan Red going for this.
Oh, Mills is here! Yo! Let's fucking go, Mills, my goat.
It's completely throwing
Luna
that
ban.
dive out the window, so maybe these teams are getting a little bit nervous and they want to go back to that
Luna's fine.
back play style that you can kind of get away with the Devil Dino. We'll see if like a cap ban comes
Luna
out
Mantis, okay.
for either side.
We could see a Mantis save here then.
On one side for the simultaneous
We could also see a
we'll
cat
see what
save
it
here.
end up being. I think this will kind of tell us the tale of where
Or even a
they're gonna
Phoenix
go.
save into a
If either
Phoenix
team backs
ban.
that cap, you know,
I
maybe
like.
They will still try that dive and just keep the Devil Dino as the anchor, but you know, it's a
What's
lot
the go?
easier to
Cat,
coordinate
Phoenix.
back play style, you know, try and go full anti-dive with that Devil
Phoenix.
Dino.
Phoenix save is really good though.
Lacking in synergy.
Are we banning cat here then? Or are we banning White
Coming up from
Fox?
Revolt, I think that's
White Fox I don't think is banned, so neither team are playing dive.
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
We might see a cap dive though, or Benzo. Cap and cat's both good.
Some of the chemistry boundaries that both of these teams are kind of facing.
Cap is really strong in Dom. It's a good advantage to get.
Of course, they've had some playtime together.
I love a Mantis. Or I think they want to save Mantis here, I think, but they also might save the Cap. Phoenix is better. Phoenix is objectively better. I didn't think they would do it, but I like Phoenix more. Yeah. They can't ban the Phoenix. I think they're gonna match the Cap ban. Most likely, that or a Mantis ban.
Ignite match. Vulcan Red done with their draft. They're gonna ban out the cap and save the
Mantis or a cap.
So,
what are we doing?
I definitely had suspicions that Phoenix
Mantis? Yeah, giving a Mantis like a one-sided Mantis in this kind of draft is a bit scary.
Map so far. Mantis bans coming in from both sides of the
Okay,
board.
I like the draft.
So, yeah,
it's good for the most part. I'm a little curious. Do Revolt play cat or no?
Not quite.
Because it got let through for them.
They didn't have to save her, but
yeah, it's literally just like a cap versus cat situation, right? Vulcan Red playing the Daredevil. They don't care about losing the cat. It's good. That's it. Again, my opinion of Vulcan Red isn't too high here. Maybe I'll eat my words here. Maybe they'll prove me wrong. Alright, let's see. Any portal plays? Mills is on Strange. Are we portaling? Bro, Mills is good on portals, I swear. Well, yeah, open portal. I like it. I like it. We're on Spidey, Penny, kidnap. We see Raccoon. Opens. No grab. Invis. Pulls. No one dies. Oh, it's a bit hard. Sabel, get onto Phoenix, bro. Get onto Phoenix, Sabel. Yep. Still running the Star-Lord, though. The Star-Lord looks really good. Invis, Raccoon. Both teams running the Raccoon Phoenix. Cap versus Strange right now is the tank difference. And then DD versus Star. Okay. Or not. Yeah, Daredevil versus Star. Nice dive onto the Raccoon, though. Quan with the early E onto Slam. Cookie just gets one shot. No race beacon able to be used there because he's just dead first, right? Numbers advantage over to Vulcan Red should be a free win. Unless Chronix is first to die, they're res as well. Cap goes over as well. Like point capture. Revolt, we need to die fast, no? Or is this winnable? Quan isn't getting res, he's out of res range. We're not dead here, are we? Little rank from high grounds. Misses one of his last split. That's fine, we finish. He gets traded though. KB7 being dead. Cookie, where are you at? Is it playable? It's 5v5. Cookie should have res beacon up ready as well. Nice shots from Sable. Dino on Dino action, but Sable gets to free hit, whereas Ancients is zoned by Mills, so our Dino wins. I'm cheering for Revolt here, by the way. I've played a bit with Mills before, I think. It's not like you maybe. Or at least I've like talked to him before, you know? I'll favor Revolt. Alrighty, 35% is a really, or 36 is a really good retake. Mills on the flank. Is his team able to follow? I think they are. Yeah, it's free. Really nice from Mills though. Nice.
Sable onto Chronix and Revolt will stand their ground and Sable is getting a ton of value on this Phoenix. You mentioned.
Yeah, there's a world where they looked worse yesterday because they didn't have Mills. I'm not sure how much he's doing for this team's comms.
Strength when it comes to this hit scan roll, and you can see why when
but he looks pretty good, I can't lie right now.
Alright,
let's see. Vulcan Red, we have a Phoenix ult up and ready. Raccoon ult soon. You can also force just early sequences with the Dino ult. Revolt, are we just early Star ulting? They don't have, I don't know if, I think they assume they have sub ults though. They're probably not going to. We're probably just going to Phoenix Raccoon ult their heads no revolt, no? Early, no, any team Phoenix, oh we Star ult kind of the Phoenix ulti? Mills finds one though, Miracle's also dead. 5v6 and, oh, sorry, 5v4 in favor of Revolt. Cookie gets the, okay. Revolt have no subs, but they got Cookie's ult off right when he dies. Yeah, so we're fine. Okay, that's fine. They held onto their Phoenix ult as well. Vulcan Red invested no sub ults there. Kinda hurts actually, no? I feel like they needed to press Recruit ult during their Phoenix ulti. What happens? I guess the subs just died to Mills and Hayan on their dive. Or to the Star ult insta before they could press Q. That's fine. 66% though, 70. They're wrapping wide. Sable does have the Phoenix ult. He might look for an early dive. Or I think we should Dino ult first, no? Hit the Phoenix ult when they're all clumping on Dino. Nice shots. Okay, there's the Raccoon ult. We Phoenix ult to counter. Can they burn the Phoenix ult in time? No, it isn't burnt. It gets instant. Lil Rank finds KB7 though. Is he rezzed? I think KB7's rezzed, no? No res, no res, no res. So we only have Raccoon heals up and alive for Sandals picked his one by Ancient for Revolt. Revolt down 2. KB7 died with his ult. It's fine, they get 99. Miracle, you hate having to use your Invis ult there, no? Yeah, I really hate having to use Invis boundary there. Like, you get cap, sure. But Revolt, at least you have cap ult advantage. It's fine because you have cap ult advantage. If Revolt had a cap, I'm worried, but you have cap ult, they don't, so it's fine. Nice shots by hand though, Genzo. Oh, that's really big overextension there. Is he grabbed in? What happened? Hey, you're not dead here, are you? Bro, the style of movement does not look good. Invis boundary to match the cap ult. Again, it's a bit awkward, but I'd rather use it there than die. We don't have Dino ults up for either team. No ults to play forward at all for Revolt. Vulcan Red have a cap ult. They've got recap though. Vulcan Red aren't capping. We need a Daredevil ult. Kill your DD, kill your DD. Kill Lil Rank. No, he's dead. He's res. It's fine. He's res. That's a really important res to have, by the way. If he's not res there, they insta lose. We're gonna see Daredevil ult here. Nice shots from Ancient onto Hayan. There's a DD ult. Hayan's resed. I don't think it matters though. Lil Rank just kills everyone though. Dive onto the left side. He's dead though. He's dead. Sable. Oh my god, the shots. Yeah, that was a shit DD ult. I can't lie. He like front to back to point. No one was on point though. The Phoenix, the subs were. Yeah, they seen it. Yeah, Vulcan Red don't look good. Revolt, like Saber, like it kind of tell off his Phoenix gameplay yesterday. I think this team is good. Not like insane. I don't know how they weigh up against like Kanga, for example, or JFT, but they're not on Vulcan Red's level, that's for sure. The only reason I named them in the bottom 2 teams of the region or the tournament was because they're the new kids on the block, right? They're replacing Vulcan Big Sim Japan, which is already just like bad vibes, and I don't know, the players haven't played an Ignite for a while, right? So I wouldn't know anything about them. I only watch Ignite.
Yeah, and I mean, you already called it out early on here, but Sable getting away with so much here. Vulcan Red.
Okay. Alright, 10 seconds on the clock. Vulcan Red, sorry, Revolt have the option to go for another TP kidnap play, but they have a lot of ults to play for, so I don't think they will. Mills is on the Venom now. He got off Strange a little while ago. Makes a lot of sense. It's a pretty good pick here.
But yeah, it feels like Vulcan Red just letting that Phoenix go a little too free here, so gotta put a leash on it for now. And,
no, Ancient's been putting in work. It's just that Lil Rang wasn't getting value on his dive. The Buggy swap is decent, but I don't love it. It doesn't do... It's not proactive, you know? Like, Starlord probably won't even play into the Buggy too much. You're just trying to abuse the enemy team's Dino. Hayo's just... Yeah, Hayo's just gonna Star Rolls. Did Vulcan Red have anything? No, Chronic's got 1 clip. His ult was enough. The Fox teleport for the shield and the healing to play around is really nice there as well. Yeah, it's just a free win for Revolt. They needed Chronix's ult to be up, but Revolt also just would have used Sable's ult to break it, and they still get cooked. So. That's the thing, right, about playing Phoenix Raccoon combo. If enemy team has Phoenix up, then your Raccoon ult value falls off a cliff. It becomes more about micro interactions than it does about like heal ult slot, which I like. I think is really healthy for the game.
You can't dive onto KB7, so like Juan and Lil Rang, who's not even on the Daredevil anymore, like
Vulcan Red recontesting through high grounds.
draw aggro from
They are gonna break the teleport.
If he's not able to confirm an Elim
No
on
one
his
picks
own,
though.
then Revolt just get to sit
We
and
aggressively recruit Phoenix ulting Vulcan Red. It's not bad, but I don't love it. Yep, there it goes. You don't need to land on the ults there. I feel like you could have 808 it. 1-for-1 trade. Hayan for Lil Rang. No rest is out. Both teams recruit ults did get burns there. The invis boundary got committed by Vulcan Red, but no one died inside it. Revolt, 91, 92, 93 on the Kubiho Unleashed. If they can get the Fox ult up, they hard win. 95, farm Fox ult, farm Fox ult, farm Fox ult. You hard win with it. Both dinos, no. Revolt didn't even commit Neil's dino ulti. Genzo didn't kill anyone with it. Oh, it's so awkward. Now here comes the Fox ulti. Mills living on point. Neil running him down with a dino ulti on low grounds. They're all cooked. Yeah. The cap ult's too late. Too little, too late, no? Miracle died. You only have Raccoon heals, and the Raccoon's getting run out by a style of Venom. Instead, it's Bucky actually who's the victim there. Raccoon Rise is gonna get broken, so it won't pick him back up. Yeah. Revolts are like looking really good, I can't lie. Hey, on this Star Lord is nasty as fuck. I hate the crosshair though. Can we like change that to a real crosshair? Fuck me.
They've got so much forward pressure here, and it feels like they are just solidly in control.
And it does also kind of feel like that lack of synergy for Vulcan Red is rearing its ugly head again, because whether it's the Freedom Charge...
I need to remember to go out and grab some food after
there's
this.
always just one guy getting caught outside of it, and
Alright. Anyone dead? They're trying to get through the choke, but they have no ults up. Genzo's one. Neil gets picked, actually. Nice dino on dino action, but Cookie raises him up, so it's fine. 66 still. Hayan, you're not picked on flank, are you? Low rank over to the Star-Lord. I think it's a good swap. But Hayan has Star ult first. Ancient, are you one clip? So you just die insta, right? Nice dive from Mills onto Miracle. Yep. And it should just be a free win for Revolt, right? Vulcan Red do have Ancient's TPing. He loses ult for it, but whatever. I don't think it's even in time, is it? Nah, it's not even in time. Alright, GG. That's round 1 going over to Revolt pretty convincingly, right? It'll be fun. Later today we also have Kanga versus Chiefs, and they're talking a bit of shit talk. I think Kanga, let's see if it's like their egos are like getting the better of them, or if they're like actually just doing that much, you know? Alright, I need to go grab some food, and then I'll be right back. It won't take long. I need to go back to watching Witch Hat Ultia. I started it. It was pretty good. I've just been a bit busy. I was watching other stuff. Reading too much Lord of the Mysteries as well.
We should all play together so that nobody gets left behind when we're all trying to take shelter from the storm.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like there were one or two. Yeah, and you know, you saw it with the invisible boundaries too. There were one
the caster swap is interesting here. I think we had 3 casters to start off with. After the first series, they swapped to back to 2, like a different 2 of the 3. And then I think we'll get another 3 after. Maybe.
Chinese buffet for the rest of them here, and they will clean up cleanly here on Krakoa. So definitely looking stronger than they did on night number 1. Of course, the matchup much tougher. I feel like this is a more close race.
I wonder if this is a domination thing. Or if the difference just is that big. I'm leaning towards the difference is that big.
I mean, it should be a close race in theory, but I feel like Revolt, like especially on Krakoa, just kind of running away with it, showing us why they were so successful in MRC, and showing us some of the things they didn't get to show us against the Chiefs yesterday because it was the Chiefs. It's like, you know, it still kind of feels like maybe the line between...
Actually, I think I'm wrong. I think Diatonic was casting the last series, and I just confused him with the other caster, most likely.
In what order remains to be seen. I think we all kind of have a prediction as to what that's going to be. But we can only predict what is going to happen next in this series. It can go any number of ways. And we're
the break shouldn't be too long, shouldn't it?
Have a little think about it, and we will see.
We're going to like a minute-long break here.
We'll be right back.
2 minutes, that's fine. I have food to eat, so I'm yapping less, unfortunately. That was such a roll, I can't lie. I want to see how they played though, like some of the players here. Who am I judging? I think I'm judging, Lil Rang. I think he died, like, some of his plays I think were just bad ammo. His start was good though, like here. This is all good. He played really patient to sync his dive properly. That was really good. That's fine.
That's much better.
Capture the mission area.
Missed the grab. That's really bad. Yeah, that was a bit of an end from Quan, I can't lie. The fact that Lil Rang didn't get that kill. Like, he cleans it here, but he ended up trading in a really bad way. Like, they traded two for one for an enemy sup when they should have traded, like, none for one, you know? They shouldn't have done that. So now they lose because before Lil Rang can play for another fight. Just deep wraps.
Mr. Batting 1,000. How do we feel?
Well, I went from we're so back to it's so over tonight here, of course. I had DXA taking that first match. I have Vulcan Red taking this one, but map number 1 belongs to REVOLT.
He shouldn't be marking though. It shows the fact that he's here. When you press mark, they know that you're on flank. They might not know, so it's better not to mark, I think.
Races, leaving Vulcan Red in the rearview mirror. So, yeah, not looking so great so far tonight.
I did predict Vulcan Red at the earlier on in the show, but in game I did.
Marking early here is good for movement speed running in. I don't know why you're parrying though. Are you really that scared? Do we engage with no parry here? Surely not. Yo, is this Matt on Daredevil? What the fuck did I just watch? Hello? The fuck?
Like, I'm gonna predict my heart, and my heart said,
I think this might be Matt's ult account, I can't lie.
kneel. And so I was like, alright, I'm gonna go.
Your entire team's dead?
No, only Matt here.
Do we stagger here? Yeah, let me just ask Matt. I think this is genuinely Matt's ult account, I can't lie. Matt's been learning Daredevil, yeah, he's been sprinting games down off cooldown.
One thing you did predict in the pre-show was that Sable
He's not too bad, but he's like at this level, you know?
so far on
A lot of the time he'll just die randomly for free, doing stupid stuff, like this guy. We run main,
That's kind of a lie. I did not predict
we go early, we waste parry at the start of the engage. I mean, this is fine, kind of. That was a good sequence for the kill. But you should have parry up right now.
doesn't have anybody trying to
Not the end of the world.
damage from coming through. Like, bro could just stay, like,
You played with him on DD? Probably. He's like perma running games down. That was a really nice kill by there. Right there.
everything that
But he's just, like, his good gameplay is good, his bad gameplay is really bad though, that's the problem.
Phoenix in the band drop.
Yeah, they pick a dive map. The convoy, Krakoa, Arako map.
It's surprising that Sable's getting away with so much because I wouldn't say that Vulcan Red were like purpose-built to stop hit stand, but it seemed like they had some options to get in there and take down that Phoenix, and just no luck, no such luck.
Does he run it down here? I think he does,
Yeah,
right?
when you let that Phoenix go, you see the results
quite.
here. And again, I'm glad I put those stocks.
This is
in
fine.
this season because, man,
He needs to live though. This is good living. Yeah, good. Oh, lag.
I think for dive, like, it's really easy to kind of.
Okay, how do we fuck up our ulti here?
Like, it's my job to go in and KO the strategy specifically.
We're
but
poked.
that's not
We die.
necessarily what your job
To no
is.
support.
Your job is to
Our team was too far back. We shouldn't have played through main there. We should have deep wrapped down.
mid, and that's right where Sable should be sitting. And so, like,
We run down through main. What the fuck was that blink? We Daredevil, we dash front line. We ignore Sable who's melee with us and we try to go on subs. Our ult times out and we die. Why did we ignore the Phoenix? Lil Rang was a console, I think. Well, he's on mouse and keyboard right now. And he looks like fucking dog shit.
Going to our next map here, and I do want to pose this question as we get into the drafting phase. Even if we see this Phoenix band out against Sable,
Again, no beef with the players. I have all of the beef with your gameplay. The gameplay I'm watching is like
symptom of the macro
inconsistent.
from these teams.
You are making too many mistakes that shouldn't be made by my dive player. Now we're we're losing the ego on the good Daredevil character here.
The same result.
And we're playing
yeah, I was gonna say,
Bucky.
the question
Alright,
is,
we're in draft, so I can leave
how
this.
deep does the hero pool for Sable run? Is there something else in the tank he could go to? Because, yeah, I wouldn't be too sure.
Alright, what's the go?
Phoenix ban here, especially going into Arako. There's some serious side
Oh, he-
lines that Gene can take
saving
advantage
cat?
of and
I like a
give
cat
some
save.
serious value. So,
I love a
yeah,
cat
think
save.
Honestly, it's just gonna
I
depend
think
on
cat's
what
OP here,
Sable
no?
has in the tank. What else do they have left if the Phoenix does get taken away? And that's the first question. Will they ban the
Why are we doing Dino?
I do like that Keg brought up the Punisher though, because
I hate Dino
Arako
here, no?
does have a lot of verticality. It's also got a lot of really narrow hallways where something like the Punisher can get.
Cat ban is
value,
good.
especially
Save the
towards
cat,
me.
save the
Like, you
cat.
think, what's the best way to try and break through an iron wall defense on point B? Just go in with the Punisher, Final Judgment. How many times have we seen that?
They should probably have Phoenix on the 2-3 here. Why are we doing Dino, man? I hate that character.
Could come out. I think those are both very good options, but
I love Phoenix Pride, but we also might see Mantis here.
On Krakoa with those Devil Dino Protects, Black Cat bans.
Luna Pride is good.
Vulcan Red not really reaching for that Black Cat
I'm out of
ban,
there.
but you've got bigger fish to fry.
I kicks the cord.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, Phoenix Ben is really good from Vulcan Red here. Nice.
Raccoon running
There it
around.
is.
There you go. There you go. Okay, so if you can't beat him, then just ban him, and that's the answer here. At least for the.
Are we saving Revolt? Do we play it?
Punisher, especially with how much rocket we're seeing.
We're a bit cooked if we don't play it. I can't lie.
Amplified Punisher can be pretty nasty for sure, and Moa.
We also do Mantis.
So, yeah, I'm curious to see if they're going to take advantage of some of the hallways here. Devil
Cap is
Dino
good.
saves for both teams here. Revolt looking to save the Captain America. So now Sable going to
Cap
have
is
to find
good.
another answer here because Jean Grey taken off the table, but I am very interested to see.
Mantis
what
ban
else
makes a lot of sense. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Cap
Really
match.
Is Revolt are going to start off on the defensive side, so they
Or
can
no,
just
Phoenix,
try and
Phoenix,
go
Phoenix,
for, like,
Phoenix, Phoenix,
classic
Phoenix safe. Yeah,
purple
Phoenix
hole
safe. Yeah.
before they could just put Sable on again.
And they'll
like
bend the Cap,
Punisher,
most
maybe
likely.
Post him up with the culling turret somewhere.
Or
who
Mantis,
knows?
one of the two.
I think on the offensive side is where that that potential punny pick can come out, but I don't know. Like it remains to be seen. We're gonna see the Phoenix Protects coming
Mantis.
out for Vulcan Red, so we know that Ancient is gonna be reaching back
It's
to
fine.
that one. But Star-Lord getting through
Okay.
there again, and this is another decent Star-Lord map, so Hyon is gonna have that as well. Ultron also making it through. And
Really good Phoenix priority from Vulcan Red. That's what I want teams to do. The issue is it might lose because I think Vulcan Red are a worse team. Ancient didn't look bad on the Phoenix. Let's see what Sable plays instead. He's just hitscan player. Plays Punisher.
Be a good defensive or offensive utility.
Yeah, you can't play Phoenix Bro, it's bent.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely feels like Elsa has fallen out of favor considering some of the new heroes we've got coming in here in stage 1. But yeah, she is.
Star and Sai both decent here.
And, you know, I wanted to call attention.
Punisher
to this,
isn't bad.
You know, talking about Phoenix, we focused a lot on Sable.
Elsa
but
isn't good this
Ancient
patch, I
has
wouldn't
a
play it.
solid Phoenix as well, so I think can be pretty nasty. So we'll have to see if Revolt will go for that.
I don't think Ancient looks that good. I can't lie. Unless he's he wasn't playing an Ice before. Then I'm thinking of the wrong player. I'm pretty sure Ancient's on the same team though, no?
Pressure Ancient, and Ancient is under all this
He didn't
pressure
look
with
that
the
good.
dives coming out from Revolt, then you know, again, it's gonna tip in Sable's favor, and Sable I think is walking out now with the Elsa Bloodstone, so the range game is now going to be in favor of Ancient, and Sable I think gonna be a little bit more peel heavy with some of those shots.
Revolt on defense.
Shots, though.
Dino Cap,
Really long range on those can still
Star-Lord, and the Elsa. The Elsa's interesting but good. I don't mind it.
You can still pressure the Phoenix.
Vulcan Red running
Make her angles a little bit less
Wolf,
noticeable,
Phoenix,
even that can be a victory.
Emma Dino instead of the Groot, which is fine.
Her out just yet, and this time she's going hunting for some dinosaurs here. Quan,
I think it is better on this meta patch, right?
It right back up. So Dino, the Dino yet again. Vulcan Red on the attack here on map number 2 as Revolt take a heater of map 1 away from them. That was Krakoa that they won things on, and starting out here, Revolt looking to try and find a foothold here, just get some defense going, eat away at that time pretty early.
Nice
But
damage from
Vulcan
Genzo
Red
there.
getting aggressive with it, and Genzo gonna take.
This is
out
why I don't like
Dino
Dino for Revolt's
Emma
comp.
Frost.
Dino Cap, I don't love it. I'd rather like any other tank.
And that's exactly where he's gonna be. Again, getting a fair bit of that damage from the Psychic Spear from Genzo.
Neil, you're not just dead?
Low HP. The healing is there, but a good shield blocks a fair bit.
I'm
of it.
pretty sure you were
Off
just
his
dead.
shield,
Yeah, you were just
he's
dead.
gonna get chopped to bits and torn to shreds by
Mills, you're grabbed and you're dead as well.
That should be some more progress coming.
Wolf still has jump pack, which is a bit horrifying. Genzo, decent tracking.
Backpedaling right now. They're all holding the S key
Yeah,
and
could've been
getting
better.
up all this ground. So literally only 2 elims onto Neil, and Vulcan Red are nearing the cap.
Yeah, quite
Yeah, Genzo
literally
overextended a
against
shit
the
ton
wall
there,
here.
that was
That's the
bad.
Checkpoint number 1 that Revolt are fighting off of here, and they will get one here.
Raccoon ult out. Is it burned by
CYA
Phoenix
from
ult?
Cookie.
Phoenix
Ancient
Raccoon ult
goes
combo
up to
from
the insult.
Vulcan
Inferno gonna
on
look to
offense.
finish off that CYA. Doesn't
No,
need
on time
much
though, got burned.
on the chomp job here.
Sable, show me
Does
Luke
take out that
Lortrox.
rocket ultimate, so that is off the
Don't
table.
see 9 Revolt,
He's got
please.
the invisible boundary for Revolt here as they are going to try to hold it at the last second. Overhead
Nice Sarah
Galactic
with the
Legend,
Glortrox,
the
guarantees the win.
Glortrox here. Apex Predator on the move, and Sable will pick out the
That's not great for them,
She is
though.
not done yet.
They ult
Triple
dumped.
KO
Mills
for
hasn't
the
been able to
Monster
charge his
Hunter
cap
here.
ulti. We're off of Dino,
Revolt
runs
takes
Emma.
control at the
That's
last
really good.
second.
Dino's
2
like
minutes to go.
a really big pressure point there for them on that like pseudo dev
What a
comp.
clutch play coming through at the end there. I mean, Vulcan Red, though, they don't invest. They just keep taking the fight directly to Neil, who was swapped off the Devil Dino onto a slightly smaller hitbox, the Emma Frost, to serve basically the same role as that.
Oh my god, they're playing bunker.
You have to worry.
The last time I saw a team here, they got hit by a 6-man Emma ult or Elsa ulti. Thankfully, Elsa ult wasn't up.
Yeah, big opportunity for them here. Neil goes down off of
Invis boundary. Neil's gonna get rezzed though.
from the
Not too bad.
BRB beacon, so ready for a
Minute 40 on the
fight
clock.
here, But the space is running low here. A minute 30 still to go for Vulcan.
Wolf grab, is he ulting this? Yeah, ult it. Nice, good pick on KB7. He's res. Is he res? No, no res, because Neil took it. Hard winning for Vulcan Red, I think.
On behalf of the X-Man himself.
Good Wolf play.
Genzo will pick up one as well, and Vulcan Red looking like they have all but captured this first point here. They will have it back up.
This is that ult economy disadvantage that I was talking about. They just ult dumped before. That's why they lost it.
And I feel like Revolt are having a little bit more trouble trying.
If they had Elsa ult up there or Star ult up there, it's a lot easier to play, but they're neither.
Cat or a Daredevil or anything to kind of augment that. The Star-Lord is okay when it comes to it, but Mills is really splitting off a lot of the attention from Vulcan Red, so while Neil was on that Devil Dino, now he's back on it again. Vulcan Red can just front
contesting high ground.
him down time and time again, and sure, you know, he's gonna get res back up with a BRB, but if it just suffers the same fate 2 times in a row, that BRB's a non-factor.
You're fine, Mills. Yeah, you're fine.
To,
Sorry, the food I'm eating is a bit spicy.
More here. Lorang going deep on the Wolverine. Will walk away.
It's just hot sauce. Well, not really hot sauces, just spicy sauce on the pizza.
Halfway to checkpoint number 2, and they've still
It's good
got
though. Mills is dead. Yeah.
on the clock here.
Playing into the Wolf is a bit annoying.
Taking down Mills.
He isn't really syncing himself with his dive DPS either, his Star-Lord.
Taken down as well.
Losing here without using ults there is really bad as well. I guess Vulcan Red overcommitted the Phoenix ult there. Quan ult is like really good for Vulcan, but oh my god, they need touch. Neil on TP.
They've changed things up here on map number 2, and it is working out.
Open portal, cap ult in, touch, body block? No body block. Recruit ult, Phoenix ult. Recruit ult out from both sides, but it's already burned from Cookie. Invis boundary down for Revolt should have guaranteed, unless Lil Rank can charge his ult in time and look for a kill through. 91, 96. Star ult out from Revolt as well to try to guarantee it. Will Volty? It's up, but he doesn't want to go for it. Oh, Invis boundary's good. No, it didn't catch the tanks though. Emerald is decent. Cap ult to keep everyone alive. Good. I think Vulcan Red are resetting here. They lost 2 during their Invis ulti. It's too hard. At least they got cap ult though. That's a really good, really important cooldown to get. And Mills dies. Ooh.
Mills on that disengage means now Revolt may have just blown their chance to hold this.
Yeah, they're gonna lose some time here for sure. A lot of investment from Vulcan Red, and they just couldn't.
Nice, shielding heals. Neil just insta-dies. No one's pressuring this Emma. Hello?
Well, and there it is.
No one's looking at Emma.
Back up to over 3 minutes on the clock, and they're not stopping there. Genzo.
That's a good push from Vulcan Red. Revolt are dizzy as fuck right now. I think Sable might be a bit of a one trick.
As well as the Namor here, Vulcan Red now.
Mills onto Emma. They match Emma Domino. Good.
I think Sable
Yeah, the cap's less good in Convoy than Dom.
Now because this Wolverine is getting a ton of value. I think possibly part of the reason that Mills was getting caught out on that Captain America might have been some of those Feral Leafs just taking him further away than he would have liked to be. He wasn't able to get out alive, and that ended up costing Revolt on that.
Neil, you're not dying here, are you?
Sliver of HP, the damage coming through.
Wolf ulted 3, but he just dies. Didn't get the kill. Res though. Cookie goes down. That's really bad for Revolt. Oh, that's horrendous for Revolt.
No BRB for the side of Revolt, and Genzo is still getting all the value
Yeah.
of those Emma Frost buffs that came out with this.
How the fuck did Cookie die?
The range, the damage,
What?
the ability to hold that 100%.
And how did they take the space back?
Mills is only just now able
I guess Vulcan Red backed up to push cart. Minamor was inting. Minamor was trolling. Maybe he got grabbed by Invis there, but either way it's bad.
That Emma going a long way here for Vulcan Red, over halfway to the 3rd and final checkpoint here, and Lil Rank still unchecked here on the Wolverine. Will hunt down high on here, and once again, 1 by 1.
Lil Rang, are you dead here off the grab? No. Whaler's decent. Raccoon ulti from both sides, burned by Phoenix. But Ancient Bites too! Oh, that was so good from Vulcan Red. The damage amped Phoenix ult? Yeah, you need to prioritize Phoenix on the 2-3. They're winning in draft, bro. Sable is so confused.
And the meters quickly ticking away here.
He's actually lost.
Some
Like,
kind of answer here to stop Vulcan Red, or they're gonna build some extra time for those potential extra rounds.
Only a few more meters to go. 3 meters. Double Beast Rampage online for Neil. Less than a meter to go, and he touches, but he's going to get burned down. Invisible Boundary can't save his life.
Should be a hard for Vulcan Red, no?
Will have this point. Neil is going to be rezzed up.
Star ult needs to kill 6 here. It's not happening though.
Will fall. He'll be back online. High with the Galactic Legend, trying to make the hero plays, but going to be kept on lockdown.
Alrighty, a cap with a minute 16 left. Vulcan Red, all they needed to do was to ban the Phoenix 1 trick from Revolt
They picked this as
and play Wolverine against the cap.
And I was gonna say, if you're
And
a
then Mills
Revolt
just
fan,
couldn't
the edge
function.
of your seat has to be prime real estate.
It's still winnable for
to watch
Revolt.
this team play.
The problem is they weren't playing
Three
together.
times to each checkpoint. They walked all the way back. Vulcan Red pushed all the way to that checkpoint, and that's when Revolt started fighting back, started taking KOs, and started defending. But every time they left themselves with such a minor margin for error that one slip up was all VR needed to clear those checkpoints, and that's the result you see here. VR clear the entire map start to finish, and now Revolt gonna have to do the same with Vulcan Red having what, over a minute on the clock.
Alrighty,
I mean,
what changes are we
it's
making
not like they just gave them
on
way too much
defense?
space every single time.
Revolt or on
And
offense?
it still kind of comes down
Groot?
to like the Phoenix play. Like this time it's
Mills,
Ancient.
Groot.
If Mills is going to be playing that Captain America, the only real diveable target who's not going to be a part of the main formation is going to be Ancient, because he's going to be trying to.
Why is Mills hovering Diddy?
His front line to take an angle. Mills has to contest those angles, but if he can't, if he's getting checked by Lil Rang, or if he's again trying to like maybe make the same mistake that Vulcan Red.
Yeah, they're dizzy as fuck. They're really trying to figure out what comp they should
They
go.
have a hard time peeling those strategies off when they're right, like they're the nucleus of the whole formation. It's just not going to happen. And Revolt, the longer it takes for that to come to fruition, the more space they have to.
Mills will
give,
swap onto
the
Groot here,
more
no?
free
Or
real
tank?
estate
Some sort?
Vulcan Red can take.
Or they're playing like-
Attacking side,
Yeah,
Revolt
the same one.
has
Okay.
to try and clear the bar that Vulcan
The only
Red
difference here is Sables on
and
Punisher. I don't mind it.
W
No changes for Vulcan Red's comp.
Yeah, especially if
Wolf
they
on
wanna
defense,
walk
interesting.
away with the W here. They did take
I don't
map
love the Wolf on
number
defense
one,
here.
Trying to clear here map number 2. Revolt now on the attack and ready to go here. But even if they clear this, it's going to be extra rounds. And
Unless you can grab enemy
with the
dino
time
like that. What the
advantage,
fuck?
right
Rest
out
in
the
peace,
gate, Lil
Neil.
Rang picking back up where he left off in round 1. Takes down Neil on the Devil Dino.
Your dino
right
kidnaps him,
away.
and then
So
your
Vulcan
Wolverine
Red
just
and
one-shots
no
him off it.
quarter being given here as
Awesome.
that defense going to lock in straight away from frame number 1.
Think about this Wolverine,
Okay.
like Lil Rang isn't playing him like a
My eyes are on the
he's literally
Phoenix
just playing
and the
a
Raccoon
tank
Ops.
player.
Oh, really nice
He's
grab onto
playing
Mills
that
there. He's
front
just
line and
insta-dead, yeah.
bumping in the damage. There's a good kidnap that comes out onto Mills. Ancient
No,
is
it's beacon for
follow
Cookie is
damage.
up.
There's no secrets about Lil Rang, where Lil Rang is going to be playing. You know where it's going to be, but unfortunately, that is right where you have to send Neil. So you're basically just sending this dino off to the farm once every fight.
Yeah, Wolverine definitely has a way of telling you exactly where he's going to be and saying, what are you going to do about it? And so far,
How are we gonna take this
Revolt
space?
has been
I'm
nothing.
confused.
Lil Rang is getting through every single time here, and if it's not
We need
going
out dino to
be,
grab
he's
enemy dino,
back
then Punisher to
on
one-shot
that
him, no?
Phoenix,
With an
taking
ammo
some notes
grab?
from his preseason performance.
Or I guess
right
forcing them back
in
there is enough, yeah.
stage 1.
That's good.
And so far, solid defensive effort from Vulcan Red. Revolt
Nice, grab a
quarter
Wolf.
of the way to that first checkpoint. And
Does he die for it?
2:40
Not really.
left on the clock for them. So a
Nice
solid
Phoenix
for
shots,
sure.
though. Neil's
And
just
Ancient
dead.
keeping it rolling here. Will take down Neil.
Good Psylocke damage. Is it enough? The Raccoon ult? They hard win.
Well, and now
Revolt.
Revolt on the move here. Hyan gonna move on in and take down
Vulcan Red laid. They laid.
that'll get him right back
It's
up
enough.
here.
I had hard wins in the
Almost
fight,
off
though.
the
Oh,
ledge
Revolt
here.
are just
It's the
staggering.
middle of that dance of the butterflies, and
Yeah.
now Vulcan Red gonna capitalize on it, taking down everyone
The Phoenix ult for the
from
Raccoon ulti.
Revolt.
Sable needed to press Q there with Raccoon ult to burn enemy Phoenix ulti and just to kill them through. But he did. I don't know if he didn't have it or if he just didn't want to use it. Because I thought they were gonna win anyway, and then all of a sudden they didn't. You know?
I think also got a little bit of bad RNG coming out of that ultimate, potentially why.
Invis Boundary punny up for ult up for Revolt. Early Emerald to try to get something. Pun's taunted, forces out Invis Boundary. Pun ult from high ground, just gonna one-shot Genzo.
Yeah,
They play
these
TP.
boundaries will keep
Only one
them
kill.
alive here. Their health bars go so low,
Miracle
but
doesn't
they
die
are
crossing
in it,
though.
and Sable
Unlucky.
on the move. Will take down Genzo to start things off. Finds Quan as well, who will get up.
Yeah, as long as that Emma doesn't die here, it's fine. Mills, you can't die. Fine. You're too deep, bro. Too deep. Oh, he got grabbed by Dino. Oh, and then Dino just ults and takes all the space back. Neil off the map. Oh, that was good from Quan. Yeah, little bit of a Dino diff there.
Neil takes a ride all the way to the bottom of Araco. See you later.
Really well
as
played from Vulcan Red there.
Regain control yet again. A minute 15 on the clock.
And just when it was starting to favor Revolt too, like things were starting to open up. They were starting to feel a little bit less like, they could breathe. You know, they could actually take a deep breath. They weren't having the life choked out from them. Ancient has the angle. Hyan is
Oh, what the fuck? Star followed me 25 minutes ago, but he didn't type in chat. What the hell? I missed it because my activity feed isn't really there. Thanks for the follow, Star. Emerald isn't really that good. Ancients. Oh, I got Ancients. Oh, sorry, Lil Rang.
Up there in the
What's wrong
sniper
with DPS
nest
player?
on the Phoenix, has the insult
Good pick,
on
really good pick for
finally
Revolt.
getting challenged a little bit here.
Ancient with the Phoenix ulti, is it wiping everybody? No, that was more used to live. Quan grabs Neil off the map. Nah, it's pretty hard for Revolt. No. Bro, Quan is doing so much. Why is the map flipped? Like, Vulcan Red are playing defense, but they're defending points. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? How the fuck did they get behind them? The Raccoon ult got insta-burned, no one died off it. Two end up falling to the Dino ult immediately after, but we're committing so many ults for this. At least Chronic's also used his ulti and it got burned. 10 seconds? You need 3 point, 3 point, guys, 3 point. Guys, Mills is losing his charge. Why is...
The win con is clear in their sight.
It's really bad. Why is Sable not touching point? Is Sable just AFK? Is he fixing his settings? What the fuck's happening to my Punisher? Mills wanted to hold his charge there, but his team entered him. Invis boundary is fine. Are we picking someone with it? Not really. Holding space is nice though. Pun ult? How are we dealing with Pun ulti? They have an Invis ult as well. I think they just like, yeah, Vulcan Red can't count point yet. Or touch point. Anyone who tries to steal point is just getting lasered by Punisher. Yeah.
Vulcan Red lights going dark. Miracle gonna go down as well here. It's just Ancient and Ginzo. It is just Ancient here. And Revolt Miracle at the last second.
Sable seems to be like a hit scan demon, which might be a bit of a problem. If teams just ban Phoenix into him, a huge problem. Like, unironically, I think Revolt might need to start first saving Phoenix if he actually can't play anything else. Like, this looks fine. I think Punisher Raccoon is good. I don't know why they were playing Elser. I think it's worse.
Yeah, but it's in overtime.
But
Even if Revolt are able to get the cap on
I honestly think the Phoenix might get more value than the Dino, I can't lie.
Less time than Vulcan Red are finishing with completely, so like you're not going to be able to match their pace at this rate. You got to try and find something.
Emerald out from Revolt. Trying to take the space. Quan is taunted. He's grabbed. Dead. Quan just one shot.
They do get Quan and they follow up. Neil following up with that the Dino.
They trade with another emoji. Mills is just insta-dead. Holy shit.
Got the Psionic Seduction ready to go here. Revolt, no answer.
Sable dies turreting to the fucking Wolverine. That's a really good fight from Vulcan Red. Genzo traded though. Nah, Cookie's dead as fuck. Wolf. Yeah, absolutely ulti.
There's the last stand as well. Another KO, making a double KO there. Quan will find KB, and it's a triple for Lil Rang here as
Triple kill.
Let's go. A minute 15 on the clock.
Man, these
I'm still eating, so my commentary isn't really commentary.
Thought he was safe.
At least not as much as it should be.
Cookie thought he was safe, you know, blasting away with those jetpack shots, but Lil Rang pops the last stand, says, no, I will be confirming this KO. I will be having that. And now Revolt coming into this next fight. They're going to be coming up to some ultimates here in a second, but it's only going to be an even playing field here for
nice wolf grab. Sable's just instant
dead. Sable's gone. That is your biggest source of damage, and Revolt are in dire straits.
Mills, you dying there? No, oh, maybe not. 1
HP. Got that Devil Beast Rampage one more time.
No, it's Neely does instead.
Left and right. Lil Rang will finish all.
They just get run down. Phoenix Wolf.
Going all the way back to spawn. The Emma Frost taken down as well here. 30 seconds left to go, and Revolt a bit staggered out. The strategist still on point though, and I don't know. They've got some resources here to try and get this one under overtime as well.
Yeah, I don't know why they buffed Wolf ult charge time, I can't lie. Ages ago. And then his passive cooldown as well, like it's ridiculous. Neil's just fucking dead again. He gets res, but it's not good. Phoenix Recruit ult combo to try to wipe Revolt.
Yeah, now there goes the strategist. KB holding the invisible
2-4.
So one strategist ult taken offline.
Style, Dino ult, Recruit ulti, all matched by an Invis Recruit ult layer. No one dies for Vulcan Red. Revolt are cooked.
Neil going for that Devil Beast Rampage to try and break through, but cannot get through the heals there. And Genzo on the Emma will take down Mills' Emma here. Quan finds Neil the mirror.
I can't lie. Vulcan Red look way better on Dino Emma. They look way better at the characters.
Second or two left. Sable will find Genzo, get right back up off of that BRB beacon here. Calming down a little bit. Vulcan Red, though, just a second is all they need to hold here. And Revolt don't have the bodies to do it. Ancient trying to make the play here. We'll find Cookie.
Even if the portal opens, Revolt don't have any ults to play for. I mean, Little Rang dies, actually. Little Rang being dead there is huge. The Wolf ult is kind of their win Kong. Like, Genzo's down in front. Hayden gets traded. 4v4. Portal's open, though, still. Actually, it is winnable. Lil Rang trolled. Mills is just dead on the cap, too deep. Yeah, I mean, this is the value of Dino, right? He's so fucking aged, playing like Dino Wolverine. It's so easy to just die. Are we... Wolf oh my god, yeah, that was a really nice grab. Holy angle.
More fitting, takes down Sable and Neil, double KO.
That's clean.
Yeah, it
was just a matter of time. I don't think they were actually winning that.
Shut down Revolt shy of checkpoint number 2, and we've got a series on our hands here. It's 1-1 with Vulcan Red taking map 2.
We ain't gotta wait until a potential, you know, match point situation to get some parity between these two teams. Once we go to Araco, Vulcan Red just starts to run away with it, and you know, we're gonna probably bring him in here shortly, but you know, after the break. But I gotta give a shout out to Keg. I think he was right. Maybe banning out that Phoenix was the key to victory. for Vulcan.
The
Red,
Phoenix
though.
ban is
It
really
forces
good there.
Sable to try to adapt. Sable still
I think it's a bit of a win con. Chronic's with the MVP because he got 5 final hits, 4k damage. Yo, Dragon, you might be onto something, bro. I can't lie. How the fuck does Raccoon have MVP here? Is it the 53 assists? 3 deaths?
Again, like, it's no secret where he was playing. He was just standing in the front of the formation time and time again and letting those claws fly. And all Neil wanted to do was just walk forward.
I don't. Fuck, man. It's really weird. I think Revolt's Dino doesn't look good enough to be open saving. Also, Neil died 22 times. Hello, can we talk about that? My Dino died 22 fucking times.
No help in
How? How are we dying 22 times on Dino? Like, he was just abused all game. Phoenix, enemy has a Dino, Emma, Wolf, like, it's just so hard.
Right out of the gate.
That's like the kind of game where you can't be playing Dino. Like, you will just die.
Absolutely on point. Every single fight, every single engagement, it felt like he was there. He was finding value. He was keeping Vulcan Red in the fight. And of course, cannot overlook Quan on that Devil Dino. Double Dino dunk here.
Quan looks pretty good on the Dino game.
Rocco, definitely.
The way Vulcan Red played that, I mean, that's obviously a map they're comfortable with, right? But the way they played their comp was also just so insane.
Right here for Vulcan Red. So not just the Phoenix band, but the rest of the members of Vulcan Red stepping up to take map 2.
Quan really establishing himself as the alpha male in that double dinosaur off. Like, I mean, Neil like just getting dunked over and over again. Like, literal like Shaquille O'Neal in his prime. I guess, you know, poor choice of athlete on that one. Not Shaquille O'Neal, because Neil, like, there's something there. I don't know. Bro's like, bro just had a bad time. Like, they really punished 22 casualties for Neil, 12 and 22 with only 4 final hits. Like, they just front-loaded the damage so much, and whether they were literally throwing him aside off of a ravine or, you know, just putting him in that meat grinder, it was just so difficult for Neil to get anything done there. We'll see if Revolt have what it takes to try and bounce back, as we are tied up at an even 1-1. It's going to be Revolt's map pick next, and I'm wondering where they're going to
Yeah, I mean, that was a fine game. I don't know, it wasn't too interesting to watch because I feel like Sable wasn't on his fucking one trick. He also didn't look like it was a thing at all. And Neil just like was victim simmed. I can't lie. Yeah, there needs to be a draft adjustment there from Revolt. What a change. What am I running? Obviously it's double gambit, bloody bloody blah. Save, I like... I can't rename the teams. Being unable to rename the teams kind of feels bad. I think an early Phoenix save is unironically the play. Take away the Phoenix here. They really don't want to go up against Cat, so they're probably going to keep it banned. I'm assuming we're going to see like a Dino save here into they can't ban Phoenix, so they're going to ban the Dino and then ban... What? Mantis? Fox? Luna? What have they banned before? Luna. Neither team wanted to let Luna through with a Mantis. Luna Phoenix into that Luna, okay. Which means we'll probably see like a Luna save over here, which is fine, I think. That or they could ban the Luna and just like match the Phoenix, you know? But that's a bit awkward. They're also probably banning Luna.
Well, it's not often that I'm right about things analytically, but you know,
they banned Luna over the Phoenix.
When I can.
Here's where we could save Mantis or Luna, either one, to counteract the Dino. And then, depending on the map, it might be a cap ban. Final ban's a little bit like wishy-washy, you know?
I think this could have been a more competitive Rocco, but Diatom.
Where are we? What's our final ban here for
Yeah, I mean, you have to look at the dinosaur dunks, of course. You know, they really
my
had
Dino team
locked down from start to finish. Ended 12 and 22
for Vulcan Red.
Surprising for a player like him. So
my poor son.
I'm not even
I would
sure.
be so
There's a lot of good
frustrated.
options
I
here,
was
like
looking at
Cap is
that third
one.
I saw Quan going for that third dunk, and I said, please don't.
I'll just
offense
leave Cap
that
here for now.
dunked on again. I mean, it was.
Raccoon is another
really
option,
insane.
actually. Low-key? Take away Raccoon
Yeah, we've
instead.
seen it once, don't need to see it
Oops.
again, but something that I think we might see again is that Phoenix.
It denies the
you're not
combo.
gonna be able to avoid
Denies Res
here on
Beacon.
out, to be
They'll play
honest
Cap,
with
but that's
you,
fine.
Like Vulcan Red, like
And then a final
just
ban
like,
out
get
from,
the ban, and, you know, maybe you use your first
Revolt.
protect on the Phoenix to try and avoid that ban.
What do I prefer?
I think you're just gonna get the Dino and or the Black, like anything.
Obviously, we're still banning Cat. Luna's been saved, so we can't get rid of that anymore. I think we're a bit scared of Mantis, no? Mantis Luna? Dino?
The solution is
I think something like this is what our draft should look like.
We have to do a better job of keeping our boy alive, because if your composition revolves around playing the Devil Dino as an anchor, you're just gonna drift off without that anchor. And right now.
Well, CB, what is the white whale of this composition then? How will you be able to bring
Okay.
this anchor?
Yeah, I'm calling it now. This is like what our draft should look like.
It's got to be adapt, right? Like, you can still try and play the Punisher and front load the damage. Maybe you have someone from your side, maybe try and pick up the Wolverine, because Lil Rang was, I think, you know, the other difference maker and
like,
a major factor in a lot of those elims onto Neil. Like, 12 and 22, and you know Lil Rang.
Being
that one also
unable to rename
Neil's jaws, because Neil's jaws were on the floor the whole time. So, you know, I guess like you're being presented with a checklist. You know, at the top of the list is keep Neil alive. Next is keep Lil Rang in check. And third is find something that Sable can play that's not the Phoenix. You know, you're still gonna want to try and play hit scan. By the way, Sable is, you know, playing from America on 180 ping. Hit scan for someone on a high ping is always going to be your best bet, so I doubt you're going to see Sable swap to something like Daredevil, because Daredevil on ping is like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah. Even on 0 ping for a lot of us, it's like, what are you doing? But
have you
these
ever
pro
tried to
players-
like, have you ever worn like gloves and tried to like unlock your touchscreen phone? Like, that's what playing Daredevil on ping is like it just doesn't work. Like
trying to unlock your phone in the rain.
oh yeah.
It's so rough. So rough. Yeah, I mean, look, this is one of those harder matches that be on the analyst desk for, right? Because you have a full series on your hands. You have a pretty good idea about, like, you know, the wider scope of what the solution should be for these matches. But we're not in the minds of the players. We don't know exactly what that game plan looks like for them, even on the smallest level, like fundamentally wise, how each player can interact with each other. Is this going to be an opportunity where, even with a full rebuild diatonic, a team like Vulcan Red, if someone like Lil Rang has the flexibility to go into something like the Wolverine, I guess to sum it up, is this essentially the Sable question again? Do you ban the Wolverine and maybe shut down Lil Rang?
Ban the Wolverine?
I
Nah, no need, I
wouldn't be
think.
too surprised if they go for a
I think this
It
draft
seems
is
like
what they should be
quite
looking
hadn't
for.
answer yet for Lil Rang in that matchup, and
I know.
it's starting to become this weird whack-a-mole between these two teams. Where it's like, okay, Phoenix is a problem, so we ban Phoenix. Wolverine's a problem, now we ban Wolverine.
No, I don't think we're gonna see a
some
Wolverine ban.
counterplay.
I think they can
I'd
play
like to
around
see
it.
for the ban because, as we've talked about a lot,
If you're really that worried, we
you know,
could see
as
something
the one
like
that wasn't
Emma
the
Mag and it
outside,
would
what
hard
doors
shut
do you
down the
open
Wolverine,
when
but
you
banning the
shut
Phoenix
down
away from the
something?
Wolf
You know, I
might
wanna
be
see
a value enough.
strategization a little bit more, but yeah, I mean,
It also depends on the map.
stand
Well,
out
what tank
from
lineup
Wolverine,
would I run with
Vulcan
this
Red
draft though, with the
quickly rallying
Phoenix?
around
I
him
mean, you're saving
to get that
Mantis,
key
right?
piece
Phoenix
of the
Mantis
map to
group,
win.
Breeze
So
up.
I like to see that adjustment. I like to see, okay,
Could even
we've
run the
got a
Loki.
star here, we've got
Loki
somebody
Mantis,
standing
no
out.
Luna.
Let's try to make
Invis
him,
is fine.
enable him to do everything
Ultron
he needs
is
to
also
do
up,
for
which
the
could be a
rest of
really
this
big
match.
problem
So
for
I think that's what Revolt needs. They need something
them
that
to
they
deal
can
with.
latch onto.
Yeah, I really do like
There-
this draft
there's also an
sequence.
opportunity with it being their map pick for them to kind of like lean into the inevitable Phoenix ban and just play something
Okay.
where Punisher might be better than Phoenix. But my question is, you know, since it has to be Convergence, what map is that?
Does it have
like,
to be
Phoenix is
Convergence?
kind of
I didn't
like-
even
You can
realize.
play her like anywhere. Like she's just that good right now. And it's, I mean, Punisher's gonna be a little bit better when things start to narrow.
I thought they
down
got
and
free
not
reign
giving up,
after the
these
first one.
great
Am I wrong?
sidelines to
I guess I'm
Phoenix,
wrong.
but
The
your
casters would know
options
this stuff.
become very, very limited. Like maybe Central Park might be your best bet. You know, like who knows? Like I kind of feel like if you're going to have it banned out, you put Sable on Punisher and you just try and play that as best you can.
I know where we're going. I looked ahead, but yeah. I mean,
Cheater.
Oh, he looked ahead. Hole of Jalia. It's a fun map. It's a really fun map to watch. I think my draft still applies in that map. I do like the Raccoon ban here, but you could trade it out for almost anything,
I kind of
right?
worry
Like a
about
cap.
this one because, like, on the one hand, it opens up a little bit more so that you can like play maybe
Just
some
get of
Twisted
DD, it's
more
fine.
to try and keep Lil Rang in check.
Yeah.
But the problem is, again, Lil Rang's not flanking. Like, he is just playing a front-loaded, good old-fashioned blue-collar.
Get Lil Rang onto a dive DPS and I think you're fine. That guy was sprinting it on Daredevil earlier.
Walk straight at the. I'm just gonna walk at you in a straight line and swing my claws back.
Something like Groot Emma or Groot Mag would fucking abuse the Wolverine, no? With an invis.
Really gonna solve that problem.
If you're worried about the yeah, we could also see like invis priority in this Raccoon slot, right?
Another map where I think Phoenix is really strong.
Like over here, ban the invis to enable the Wolverine.
First pick if you're trying to, you know, do my second strategy I made up out of thin air where you lean into that inevitable ban. I think it's a really good Phoenix place. I think maybe you mirror the Phoenix ban as best you can so that Ancient
just open save Phoenix. Like, we don't need to play Dino. Dino is not that strong. If you play Emma Groot with a Phoenix Mantis, Loki, like, the fucking guy will struggle 100%.
Game 5 now that we have a full series on our hands, Diatonic?
Yeah, I mean, you know, maybe at the start of this, on paper, I was saying Vulcan Red probably going to take this one, but I figured we'd get at least a little back and forth here. So already series being tied up at 1-1.
I favor Revolt still. I think they're the better team.
Will it go to map 5? Jury's still out on that, but, you know, I'm not shocked that we're at least getting 4 out of this one.
CB, do you think it comes down to this?
All right, we're in draft soon. Let's go. Look in.
I mean, I don't know if it's going to come down to this one specifically, if it goes to game 5. Like, let's be honest with it. Like, I know we're going to go to at least 4 maps. Like, that's already a guarantee. I think it's going to come down to, I think Araka would be the turning point, you know, if we go to a map 5. You know, Vulcan Red just stomping right over Revolt, returning the same way that Revolt walked right over.
Where are we?
I think
Please, Revolt, save the Phoenix. Do it. Do it!
Maybe they can regain it here.
Yes!
Like, who knows? It's
do it, please. Just lock in the Phoenix save.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No. Don't say no. This is good. This is good.
No, baby girl. Don't go for the first protect on the Phoenix. Okay.
It's good. It's good.
You're gonna have to give up the Devil Dino in order to.
That's fine. That's totally fine. They're gonna open ban Dino. Yeah.
And it's like we were
I like this. I like this. I think it's better. I don't know why teams are praying Dino so much. I don't think the character's good.
You know, leaving Gambit on the table opens up things like Rogue, Star-Lord, etc. But it's the same with the saves too. What do you allow the enemy team to ban away from you? And the answer here,
like, I think we're banning Cat here, right?
I will say, I don't know if it's necessarily like DEFCON 1 Crisis.
They could also say Phoenix. Phoenix is good. Cat? Ooh, I haven't seen them play Cat yet. Okay.
Neil spent a lot of time in the Pit of Doom on map 2.
Dino? Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say that it's...
I love a cat ban as well as a Phoenix ban. Give the Luna over, right?
You know, what do you do now if you're Revolt?
And then we're going to run a Mantis Protect, because they won't ban it. They're going to ban Luna instead. If not, we can save the Luna. Final bans. I like Rocket here, but Cap is also fine. And then it's just Mantis again, right? Like, yeah, so this is where we can... Sorry, they got my teams, like, mixed up.
I still disagree with the Phoenix first protect, but if that's what you're gonna do, you know, go all in.
That's my raising tool.
I was gonna say, I think if you save her first, you have no option but to one-side her, especially when you know you're up against Ancient, who has a solid Phoenix on that side of the board. So
Luna, Mantis. Bro, I told you, bro. This is the draft.
Vulcan Red gonna take the
like, Revolt, they should know.
Out of this one as well, but no Black Cat for them. So
I like Raccoon, but Cap's also fine. Yeah, Mantis, and then we save Mantis. Guys. It's just that easy.
Yeah, and again, I think it's because they want to try and neutralize that triple strike.
I know, bro.
Unfortunately, I think there are
I like this read. They should win with this. Save the Mantis. Do it. It's free.
That's gonna make it through the ban draft.
There's a chance Emma Pryor also happens.
In other regions, but haven't seen much of here. Is that Luna Snow White Fox.
Small chance they ban Emma, because it's a really nice response, or like
One
groups.
of those 3 components has been banned out
Ultron,
all
okay,
the time,
Ultron's
but
fine.
there's gonna be the Ultron ban coming out.
Guys, I legit perfect protected it, with the only difference being there was an Ultron here. Hello? Also, we swapped to the sides, but that doesn't mean anything.
Already hovering over the Ultron
yeah.
beginning to tell me all I need to know about this squad. There's Miracle and Chronic trying to decide who is going to play what here, but this is already looking like they might have heard inklings of it.
It seems that way, but yeah, we've got some different beats here. Yeah, there you go. Been waiting for it for a while now, but yeah, definitely some different beats in this draft phase. So gonna be looking at quite a different matchup here yet again as we head off to map number 3. But it is all tied up here. This is Revolt's pick now as Vulcan Red take map number 2. I like this draft. This is gonna make some interesting stuff here, but I'm curious to see if that Devil Dino one side is really gonna hurt them.
I mean, I like this draft also. I like it in the same way that, like, I like watching videos of, like, car crashes, where it's, like, it's awesome.
This is a really good draft, I think. Like, the Phoenix Prio really is that high. I really, like, hated the fucking Dino from that team.
Like, they're getting this overpowered triple strategist composition that's been banned out so often. If they know how to play it and they know how to leverage it to its full strength, and they have the Devil Dino as well.
We're not playing the
it's
Mantis?
gonna be real difficult for
Interesting.
Revolt to try and play anything resembling a dive composition.
Oh no,
Or
yeah, sorry, we are. Revolt are.
might find himself
Vulcan
in
Red
the
are
grinder.
not,
I don't see
because
the
they cannot.
Snowflake,
Okay,
from Chronic
so
on
Revolt on the
right
offense,
now.
running the
It's
Venom
trying to,
Emma with the Mantis, Loki, Invis,
If
Phoenix
you
solid
play this meta
DPS.
like a flank duelist,
Vulcan Red on
you're
defense, we're
gonna
playing,
end up putting up LeBron numbers when it comes
what?
to the damage alone.
Groot,
The healing
Groot
becomes
Punisher,
an afterthought for
Ultron,
Revolt.
3-sup, Luna Fox. It's a good comp.
I'm interested to see how
They've a really beefy front line.
call this one, so,
And the damage jump to Venom might be a
some
bit
of
scary
those
though.
numbers here. Revolt gonna be on attack here first. It is all tied up. One map apiece.
Yeah, teams are still horrified of Mantis Ultron. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know like how scared they should be. I'm a little bit surprised to see no Raccoon, but it makes sense to run the Loki with the Mantis.
And
then Invis in the final slot.
slot.
Neil, you fine? No, you just grabbed. That's really bad.
All the way back, taken out early here to start things off.
I don't love that. I feel like a teleport play might have been a thing, but like this is a really good group map.
From range from both the Luna and the Ultron drones, just all passively.
Let's
The
see.
damage coming
They have two
up,
really
again,
beefy
from
tanks,
Vulcan
right? Like the question here is your Mantis getting enough value? Like Vulcan Red, like I'm shocked that they're keeping their tanks alive. I can't lie. Oh my god, Cookie, you fed.
Snipe coming out.
You fed,
onto
bro.
Cookie from Lil Rang. I don't even know if Lil Rang thought if that was the real one or the clone.
I'm really curious. I'm gonna hard analyze this game in
Also, he knew that was
post.
the
I can't lie.
Loki to make it look
Because I
like
do
that.
think their draft was the right call. I just think they're misplaying it mechanically now.
For sure here for this Vulcan Red defense, still holding it down. 2:30 still left to go for Revolt.
Genzo, yeah, we're just building up charge. Don't die, Neil. You're fine. You should be damage empty. We have infinite leaves, no? Phoenix is fine. She presses Q to guarantee she lives. Goes into backline, chunks out supports. Misses the E's. They're texting to die. Nice. There's one, there's two. Finally! That's what should happen to the tanks. They shouldn't be dead like that. Good. We could also have used runes to help pressure that kill sooner, but our Emma got grabbed and fed. Oh, Ancient found Hayan. I don't know how Hayan ended up there. I'm a pony with a shot. Punisher ult, Luna ult, they 1089. They don't see 9 Luna got off touching time. Invis ult to match, but Cookie's just dead on high grounds. Phoenix is not dead through, thankfully. Punisher ult, yep, dies through, Sable. The Luna ult timed out, right? Genzo's taunted, so he just dies, Genzo. Had ult up, but he couldn't use it because he was taunted by Emma. It's a good portal from Vulcan Red, but not enough, right? Mills, there we are, we hit our shots.
Vulcan Red gonna be able to walk right on through and hold this defense here, but Revolt 6 pairs of boots on the board.
Friends,
They're gonna
gather
look to try and
round.
finish this off.
Should be free,
Overhead,
though.
range of Ultron
Yeah,
and
Mantis
Lil
ult to
Rang,
guarantee
not
it.
enough to
Ultron
save
ult
his
isn't gonna do
teammates on the
shit into
ground.
that.
Neil and Sable picking up some more
Just go quiet and we
KOs
capped.
here, as almost
Nice, good
nobody
draft.
From the blue side left standing, and now Vulcan
Really good
Red
draft,
gonna
though.
give this one up. Almost 4 minutes on the clock now for Revolt.
I don't know what Hyan was doing that deep in when the fight kicked off there. Like, bro got caught out pretty heavy, but was there just in time back from the spawn with that Solar Surgeon to help augment that attack from Revolt, and they're able to break through. And all it really took was Sable starting to come online, popping off once the map opens up a little bit and that damage gets into that lethal territory there for the front
Yeah,
line.
holding a little bit close. Phoenix sends it with her ulti.
Coming out, and Ensong Inferno
Gets blocked by one of the tanks. Did she die for it? She blinks in. Yeah, she just gets clipped. Okay, that was like a troll play by Sable, I can't lie. Troll as fuck. Like, of course your Phoenix ult's getting burned by Punisher. What? You gotta layer it with like a Venom ulti to try to lift them up. Or like with your Venom dive. I just don't think they... Yeah, they played it too fast. Vulcan Red get the space back. Revolt should just look to punish the tanks. I don't think Luna Fox Ultron is able to keep them alive, no? I mean, obviously if Neil's dying like that, they can. The tanks are just two beefy fucking health bars. Like, they shouldn't be able to live this easily. The problem here is Revolt is staggering again. Wait, the really good sleep.
Genzo needs to be very
Nah, he gets
careful
escorted
there with
out.
the shield to try and protect him. I think
Yeah,
Genzo
because
over
sleep is
the
different to freeze. You can
side
break the
doesn't have
Manta
line of
sleep.
sight, but are gonna be able to peel
So he
back
wasn't
on
slept for the
Sonic
full
with that
duration.
one. So
No
Genzo
one
coming
needed
out
to
there
wake him
from
up
Vulcan
there,
Red.
like
you
from,
said, now they can turtle up on the point here. They're gonna get
from the
those
Mantis'
TPL
team.
bars back on the front
Alright,
line.
we've Dino ult up for Vulcan Red. They're probably just gonna rip it insta, I reckon, and try to force a sub ult. I'd imagine. No? Yep, there it is.
That impact laser from
Mantis
Quan.
ult to match.
Nice job splitting
Phoenix doing a
the
shots.
team.
Nice shots onto the Ultron. 1-for-1 trade though. Mills dies. Ah, it's fine. Quan goes down. How the fuck did Mills die during the Mantis ult? Was he just zoning enemy subs from keeping him alive? That's honestly fine if he did. Yeah, really nice Mantis gameplay from Hayan here. He looks pretty good on the character.
Making a quadra KO
Holy.
here on Mantis as a Revolt. Huge breakthrough for them here. About 2 minutes left to go, and they are not stopping.
I'm never questioning Hion's positioning again. It's the pole position. That's the only.
I don't know, man. You should still question Mantis' positioning. She had ult there, so she could just WK. Ultron ult with an Emerald and a pre-copy out from REVOLT. Cookie's taunted though. He can't die. No, he's not taunted. How the fuck? What? Did he? He copy Groot? What? The fuck? Okay, Cookie's sprinting it. Yeah. Copy flanked with a copy onto Groot and tried to go for a Groot ult, but just insta-died. The fuck where? I guess Miracle used Fox ult, so it's kind of fine, but also kind of not. Why did, like, I feel like we should have had an invis boundary there, no? To play the fight? Inta's fuck.
Something special this map, this series, and if you can keep this Phoenix firing on all cylinders, then REVOLT will still have a way forward.
How do we run the... Oh, fuck! It's in my head again still. Ah! Alright, Mills, you get damage amp for a dive with your ult, you know? He's like calling for the damage amp. He slams backline, he insta-presses Q. Yep, there it is. Forces Lunar ult. Invis boundary for late match of advantage. The Punisher ult isn't gonna kill anything. Oh, you get Mantis. One front trade, then Miracle goes down. Groot ult from Genzo. Genzo Groot ult. Genzo Groot ult. It needs to be big. It needs to be big or you lose, I think. Phoenix ult from Sable. Didn't really get much. They have numbers though.
But enough pressure here for REVOLT to try and wrest away control of the
Groot ult onto... No, he didn't get stunned out. Who did he hit? No one? I don't see a stun icon in the corner. Mills gets traded 1-for-1 with Punisher on high ground. Ooh, really nice to blend that out. Oh, Cookie, does he die? He dies! Ultra maneuvering with the finish on the kill. How the fuck did Vulcan Red win that? Pause. Did someone DC? No pause? No, it's just a shitty camera. Cookie's on fucking BP. Hello? Why BP? Hello? Okay. 7 seconds. We should have portal coming through soon.
Oh, Sable falls. 2 off the Ensong Inferno and 2 in that fight, and it's still not enough. REVOLT trying to come back onto the strange TP from Neil.
Nice shotguns onto Mills there.
Just burst Mills down, and now you're already down a crucial member of your formation.
Ultron ult out. Nice kill into Heian. Should be hard winning for Vulcan Red here. REVOLT needed to win with their ult advantage before, but they didn't. They choked. How the fuck did they not win that? Yeah, it's not a draft problem. It's a skill issue there. They should have had that. How the fuck did they not have that? It's interesting. Still holdable though.
To its fullest and shut the door on REVOLT. And now as we switch sides here, REVOLT, they're going to be kicking themselves for not executing on that one, especially off the heroics from Sable. Again, getting 2 off the Ensong Inferno and then 2 more towards the tail end of that fight, but falling at the worst possible moment when they needed that Phoenix the most.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of pressure, very, very high intensity at the end. Just one fight is all REVOLT needed, but they were just taken out so early on. Vulcan Red build that body advantage very quickly, and there's just nothing.
Alrighty.
Everything that they've got, and Vulcan.
Are we making any adaptations? I don't think we are. No, Cookie, we're not putting you on BP, are we? The Mantis was good. I can't lie. I think the comp is fine. They just need to play the Phoenix ults a bit better and not like overextend like greedy little rats.
Wide open here for Vulcan Red to take a map too.
I think for REVOLT win condition here on the defensive side again, it's gonna be Sable. Like it's always going to be Sable.
Penny, lineup.
Like, they put so much stock
Sable, you're not gonna die to the lineup, are you? Cookie, why are we on? We're full dive. No Mantis. Vulcan Red, get off their yeah, you can't play Dino into that. The Venom mag is good. Really good.
No, don't do what you did on Rocco. Krakoa, they're anagrams. It's hard to get them straight sometimes.
Anagrams? What the fuck? Right, she's more educated than me. What the fuck? It's like a word name, you know? Alright, let's see. Mills onto the Venom. Was he AFK in spawn or what?
Yeah, it's like
Cookie Raccoon, like Jeff Raccoon. It's fine. I think REVOLT's comp is good. I like the Raccoon Phoenix. Jeff for the dive with Heian on Psylocke. I wonder if they had a read. So they're still running the Dino Vulcan Red. They're not running the whatever the hell they run. Early contesting high grounds. Let's see how they play. Neil should have already been up here. The fact that his diamond's on cooldown right now is a really big error. No stuff bubble on mag. He's grabbable, kind of. You only have Jeff Raccoon heals though, so you need to play a little bit chill. How the fuck is Sable dead there? I mean, he's res, so it's not the end of the world. They didn't break bridge, they just get to cross. Oh my god. Bridge got broken during, so everyone just drops and plays behind. Mills, you're not dead here, are you?
I don't know if Sable was trying to set up a pinch, but we'll be back with that BRB, but
Cookie, you're not dead on. Oh my god, Genzo just gets Cookie. I don't like the Jeff here, I can't lie. It needed to get a lot of value, but they're not playing it well enough, you know? Mills, are you fine? Fine for now. Yeah, Raccoon killing is not keeping that alive. I also don't think the Psylocke is doing enough. Like, they're just death balling. Like, what is Psylocke doing to that? Hello? Mantis would have way more value here. Way more value. No
Got the
TP?
front door to Revolt's whole comp wide
No
open
TP?
now. No vanguards to stand in front. Miracle.
Yeah,
finds
comp
that
is not the
out.
problem
So
here.
Psylocke
I
takes
stand
on
by
as
that.
well. Now Vulcan Red,
I think
5
Revolt are
minutes
just
on
playing
the clock
poorly.
to get this second checkpoint. That is all they gotta do
Like
here.
having your
And take
your
the
Jeff
lead
die
and go on to match point. A
on
solid start for this
flank,
offense, though Revolt trying to clap
and
back
then you
a
lose the
little
fight and
bit,
get
but
walked because of that is not a
dust
fucking
themselves off
draft
because
problem.
Chronic got
I'm
that
sorry.
stagger going on to KB.
They're playing Punisher, fucking Magneto, two very, very off-meta characters right now. They're not bad, don't get me wrong, but like, you're not losing to the dinosaur. Like, if Sable got grabbed by Dino there, that's purely a skill issue by Sable. The fact that Dino is still alive right now is like insane. Can Dino get, I think he can get grabbed by Jeff in his ulti, I'm pretty sure he can. Magrock for the space to try to counter Jeffy. Do we land the dunk? Sable gets rezzed after being picked. Raccoon out Phoenix out combo. Lands, doesn't quite kill the Fox though. Emeralty's gonna zone them back. Taunts out Fox. She's gonna, no, she gets cleansed when she leaves. Cool. Genzo, are you finding Mills? Nice melee. Trades. Ancient just walks them though with damage James Punisher. Yeah, I hate the Jeff. I despise the Jeff.
Favoring Vulcan Red as Chronix does have that fate of both worlds ready to go. 4 minutes on the clock, and Vulcan Red is ticking away, and there is no one from Revolt.
And they got
still on the clock for Vulcan Red, and they close out map number 3.
Boy, that Bass statue has no brakes, huh? Like, that thing just went, like, bro was running away with this one, and it's every time Sable falls, like, Revolt's whole strategy, they
yeah, again, not a draft problem.
so that they could have
I'm
one-sided and gave up just way too much.
They didn't, the comp they swapped to was bad, like, Psylocke doesn't do a lot into that death ball. It's not the worst thing in the world, but the Jeff couldn't find enough good angles, right? He died on backline for free, and then Phoenix got caught and wasted Res Beacon.
It's not enough. Because
huge problem.
On the other side for Vulcan Red just got everything they wanted.
The Ultron Luna Fox though does look good, I can't lie.
18 and 4 KD for Lil Rang up there on that Ultron.
High-end, I mean, his Mantis gameplay was fine. I don't hate it. Mills struggled though, I can't lie. 3 and 5.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how I feel about the Venom on the comp. Because you just get punished, right? You slam in and you die. I mean, the damage against Venom's good, right? But aren't you just playing like Emma Groot? Am I wrong? Like, if they try to grab the Groot, you can either hide your big wall somewhere else so he can't grab you, or if you're not worried about that, then you
for Vulcan Red.
You just play spacing properly, right? You punish the Dino for stepping up too much, and then you big wall him and he dies. It's a bit rough though. A bit risky. Again, like I said, that Emma Mag also would have been perfectly fine if you don't want to die to the Dino, or if they're playing Wolverine.
The way that Vulcan Red have played map 2 and map 3, it feels like Krakoa is such a distant memory. It's so far in the rearview mirror. It's a non-factor for either of these teams.
Yeah, I think that, like when High-End's walking like this, I don't think he's good enough at Mantis. I can't lie. I want to watch the VOD actually. My VOD's up soon. I'm gonna run a minute 30 worth of ads. You're not missing much. I'll only watch the VOD once the ads are gone.
That may never come to fruition. We're gonna go to a map number 4. It's gonna be Revolt's map pick again. The map pool's gonna open up again, and I think they wanted to try and take us to a domination, but had no choice.
Yeah, minute 30 of ads. I'm not gonna rush it too much.
I guess just chose wrong.
I want to get rid of pre-rolls.
With a little bit more choice, a little bit more freedom of choice, they can take us to a map number 5, but it's got to be all or nothing. We are here, we are now. We can't look ahead anymore. We can't be like, okay, what happens in map 5? Because we might not get there if Vulcan Red can keep this tempo up.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the question is it the game mode that made Revolt so strong on Krakoa? Is it just that they have a penchant for domination?
I'm waiting. I don't know how many people here have ad blockers or whatever, but
complete the download and find that answer. I mean, that's what we have to see.
Why can't I go into studio mode? Am I wrong?
Taking a short break here.
Oh, it's just not
we got another
showing
break
the text,
on deck.
yeah.
Map number 4 of this series is going to be on the other side of it. Don't go anywhere, chat. Potentially the last map in this series will be coming at you right after this.
The map design of this game is pretty fucking cool, I can't lie. Like, this is the first time I've properly looked at it, but like, that is sick. Like this skybox, the terrain back here, these archways are so cool. Obviously you don't render the stuff that doesn't need to be rendered, right? But then it's just like a palace, right? The palace opening. You've got the tall buildings into the room, into like the entranceway. into the more like main area buildings because we've passed the entranceway all the way into the palace center. This map is so fucking cool. I can't lie. Ads are over. Welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry, I was just glazing the map while I waited for you to be back before I did like a hard review, you know? There we are. Alright. So, comp for Revolt. I love the comp. Mills could theoretically have been swapped onto the mag here and I wouldn't have had any problems, but that's fine. I think Venom's just as good. Vulcan Red's comp isn't that good. I can't lie. Like, they're playing high ground really well. They're bunkered on high ground really well. How the fuck is my Emma dying here? Like, that's my fucking question. What happens to Neil? We grab enemy Dino to go for a greedy pick when he hasn't wasted buttons yet. We back up so we have no diamonds. We're taking too much damage. That's not the end of the world, but Mills hasn't like really made any space for that. I mean, why are we using runes there? Hello? Why are we using runes? Mills was fine, bro. You did not need to use runes there. Okay, then Neil W keys gets grabbed with what? Diamond up? No, no diamonds. You have no diamonds. You have a diamond, you diamond here, you jump back to your team and you're fine. But you have no diamonds, so we're getting picked for funsies. Right? That's horrendous. Like, you played your grab wrong and we wasted runes. That's why we lost. Also, like, what did Mills do there? Mills, I love you, bro, but at the same time, what value did you get on Venom? Let's see. Are we playing with our damage amp or not? Punisher's turreted, whatever. We're looking for a dive with the grab timing, it looks like. No? We dive, we leave, then we grab. See, that's the problem. We need to grab on the Venom dive, because now the healers can pocket. Like, obviously, I wouldn't want to play Venom into the fucking Punisher dive here anyway. It's a bit fucking awkward. And you're not catching a Mantis damage amp before you go in. That's like, more like you're catching damage amp, you're walking up here, then you're slamming deep this way. It's not great, right? Like, that was shit by Neil, though. Shit by Neil. So that's how we lose first fight. Whatever. Reset, and then, bro. I'm pretty sure Loki gets picked here, no? No, that happens later. Do we pick Groot here, or do we get picked? Oh, Sable dies. How the fuck does Sable die? We get grabbed. How? Dino needs to left click us for it to be grabbed. Wait, there's no way he had the right click active, did he? That was really clean. To insta, like, I didn't know you could do this. Skill issue from Alex then. So you can right click into grab. Sable just like stepped up too close to the Dino who had grab and just dies for free. Like he needs to see Dino looking at him and just like insta blink, but he was slow. And he just dies. And I mean, if Phoenix assaults to live, it's fine. We slam. The problem is that the slam from Mills was late. Loki runes keep Mills alive, so this was good. This in of itself was a good play. Because Sable lived with his ulti and he got bailed out. And then Mills played off of the Venom dive to get the space. So that was fine. That was really well done. Like, Sable nearly trolled, but it's fine. Because he had ulti. If he didn't have ult there, he's dead and the team gets staggered again. Mantis inting like that is fucking troll. I don't think Heian is great at Mantis here. Sable doesn't die through the Punisher ult, thank fucking god. And then Luna ult times out and Ancient just fucking dies. Oh no, oh my god, Luna LOS'd him with Portal. And then they just kind of hard win here, right? Like, Mills solo ults, Chronix in the corner to guarantee the kill. Portal's about to close. They Fox ults on the front, but Mantis respawns and just decides to commit an ult to guarantee the fight because there's still 4 players here. That's fine. Ultra ult probably shouldn't have been used there from Lil Rang, but it's fine. Right, so that's point 1. Awesome, really well done. The comp did its thing. It did its job. What swaps come through? None so far for Vulcan Red. No swaps. For either team, mind you. So, Phoenix, Sable, insta-charges his ult. And look at this fucking Phoenix ult. We ready? We ready? We are going to... Right... We farm stacks, we right-click, we dash in, then we press Q. It gets blocked by Ultra and she doesn't die, and we can't blink out. And now we just die. Why we needed to blink in instead of just ulting from range? I don't know. I don't know. That play was stupid fucking rushed, right? Like, that's actually just a feat. They lost all of their tempo because my Phoenix blinked in. Mills tried to slam with the same timing, but no one finished Ultron because Sable couldn't hit. Mantis wasn't shooting for God knows why. Groot gets thrown, Loki runes keep everyone alive. Invis Shield was really good there to block.
like
Yeah, they're just playing back because they got Groot ulting, right? We need a front to back. We are playing front to back. Why are we playing a Phoenix ult melee dive on enemy team?
at the last second.
Like, if Mills could finish Ultron and Sable has Blink to live, it's fine, right? But now we're still W keying. How does Neil die? How the fuck does Neil die? Because we're down Phoenix for a little bit longer. Like, she's barely back. Nice shots, and then Neil's dead. Like, Dino just grabs us on frontline and we're dead. Guys, can you grab Dino? Oh, he doesn't even get grabbed. He just took a he LOS'd his subs. He Okay, that was just dog shit gameplay from Neil. Sure. And then they get like walked down and like Loki's target a little bit. Okay, how do we play next fight? Because they should have won. They still shouldn't. They still should be in a fine spot. Alrighty, good shots from Sable. The Mantis ult to match the Dino ulti. They should just turbo win here, right? Like Mills dives to stall, he gets frozen and dies off the freeze, but it's fine because frontline died. Totally fine death by Mills. I'm not sure if he's damage amped for that play or healing leaves, but it's fine. It's pretty easy to die to Luna as Venom here. I'm just gonna skip forwards a little bit. So how do we not win here, first of all? We teleport high ground. Guys, they have all their sub ults off. I'm copying Groot.
I was gonna say, kind of feels like little rank
Why?
Swiss Army knife for
Why?
Red, you know.
If we have Phoenix Venom ult, sure. But they have Ultron ult Fox ulti. Where was Sable during that? He was main. He was walls. They were stopping touch. I mean, honestly, I don't hate the play too much. But they couldn't finish the kills. I think Phoenix needed to fly high ground and commit to killing through with a Venom Phoenix ult combo, and then they held it, no? I feel like Mills should rip his ultimate with zero, like no intention to combo with right click, and Sable should be deep flanking to land his ultimate if they're making that play. He shouldn't be front to back zoning touch, because you can't zone touch there. Because we can't ult 6 plays. I respect the effort from Cookie though. That was a cool attempt. I like it. Alright, what happens? Mills slams, Dino ults, Lunar ults, yep, this is all fine. Punisher ult, invis boundary matches, hand dies through because he decides to W key the Punisher.
As to why he was one of the people picked up for that position. I do think that, you know,
sorry, I just got to
this is where Vulcan Red goes from here. Lil Rang might be someone to watch. His stocks might slowly start to rise, especially at this lower bracket run for
my Mantis is outside of the invis boundary.
It's looking like it might.
Really
Ignite gameplay right here.
We have a player on Revolt being swapped out.
Why the fuck was Mantis not in the sub ulti though? Hello?
I think I'm saying their name right.
Alright, so then we still get Punisher, it's fine. We Phoenix ult backline, Chronix is 1, should die. Doesn't die. Mills should be fine, commits for the kill. Neil gets grabbed. This is all still fine, the grid ult's good. Loki dies. Oh no, Loki doesn't die, that was a clone. Nice. Groot dies for it. Mills was dead on the front, and then they lose front to back. But Hand picks the kill, or gets some picks during it. It's so messy. And now Hand's not on Mantis. He's playing Starlord instead, which is like fine. Don't get me wrong, but
I don't really know what to expect. I think there might be an advantage here for readaptability needed from Vulcan Reds, and it did take them a little bit to kind of figure out how to
perfect predicted
so
side of enemy
an opportunity to reset the
Ultron.
It's definitely going to change things up. The data that Vulcan Red downloaded over that first map and a half, like you said, is definitely going to change now with some. So, you know, I don't know if I necessarily say back to square one. They're going to have to refigure out all of Revolt, but and like you said, you know, definitely going to be some shuffling of roles and heroes, no doubt. And
like,
that will throw things
the fact that they didn't win before this,
they bounce back very quickly.
Fucking criminal, and it can all be traced back to Mantis dying like that.
Team that can adapt, so I have no doubt they'll figure things out, but maybe going to be a slower start here on map 4 for VR.
I don't think I don't think he wanted to be on Mantis. Like he was so eager to swap off.
I do know one thing that
so
we
eager.
And it was that call out that you know, our domination merchants are back in the shop right now. I think our next map pick is definitely going to be domination. I won't spoil what map pick it is because unlike Heg, I am not a cheater, but I will say
whoa.
You know, we do have to kind of call into question like, even if we see echoes of Krakoa, even if Revolt
what dumb are we going to
run away with this one, you have to break free of being just domination merchants. You have to find a way to win either a convoy or a convergence, and you don't get to pick the map.
It's not over yet. We still got one more.
That you are comfortable with. So
I think draft doesn't really change. I think they should look for a similar thing.
You know, Vulcan
IMO.
Red are nearing.
Enemy will
nearing
target
victory
Phoenix.
laps.
I will say though, I think Revolt's convoy on Burn into T'Challa did look pretty good overall. I'm sorry, Hall of the Dahlia did look pretty good. They had Sable on the Phoenix, which I think was a major contributing factor. Maybe it'll change up here now that we have Onsite coming on in as a sub.
Yeah,
We're
they
going
got
to Burn into
just
T'Challa
efficient.
as our domination map. Warrior Falls could be that make or break moment, considering how far different it is from the other sub maps.
I think the key thing about Warrior Falls.
Burn into
is that
T'Challa's
the
fun.
optimal
It's
place for
fun.
the Phoenix to play is somewhere where there's going to be.
Let's see. I mean, I wonder what Mills will be on.
Kinda make her a dive
Are we playing
target.
cap? Are we playing dive? Like
Versus
pseudo
someone
dive?
like
I don't think they're gonna
Stellar
opt for a
Skies or
Mantis
a,
save, considering they
a
don't
Stellar
want to
Space
play
Force, where they
Mantis. Like
set
their
up
Mantis
and
play
actually
doesn't
take a
want to
high
play
ground
it,
play a little bit further
even
back
though it's
and have
really
lots of
good.
escape options. No, on Warrior Falls, she is very much so stuck in a hole that can easily just be jumped in by a Captain America. So Revolt are gonna have to play this pick and ban phase perfectly. And with Onsei coming in, it does also kind of add, you know, another layer to it. You know, like what's the strategy here? You're giving up Hyan for this new Vanguard player to come on in. Someone is going to have to either flex, or you go in for a triple Vanguard setup, which can easily be scouted out, and you might not be able to get the Phoenix through the pick and ban phase if you try to play for that. So it's tough to find a way forward here for Revolt, and I think to that point, again, you're right, Warrior Falls is
Alrighty, let's see.
a
The draft, what do we do?
for this team, and for their sake, I hope that's not where we start out.
Oh yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah, and
Revolt, Vulcan Red. Alright, Revolt, we should still save Phoenix. That isn't changing. They're still gonna do the Dino stuff. We saw Luna here. We saw Luna Cat. Roughly. Save from Vulcan Red. Were they red done before? We saw double Mantis prior here, but we might not see this. Small chance. I think a mirror draft is totally fine for Revolt, but it depends on what they want, right?
At least maybe for the sake of my predictions.
This is also a bit of a
It's not that good of a group
you're
map.
reeling, you're on the ropes, you're
It's
on
not
the
that good
edge
of a group
elimination,
map.
And you know what your win condition is. It's Sable on that Phoenix. So again, they're gonna.
They're probably
protect it,
saving
you
Luna. They're
already
definitely
know
saving Luna, and then they
what you're
banned
going to lose going into
Ultron
that
before,
one. How
right?
you navigate this pick and ban phase going forward. Double
What
Dino,
adaptations
of course,
might
you
they
got
make?
Bifrost, and
We
you
might
can
see
cover it.
Emma,
He already knows he was not getting
right?
access
Small
to that PD,
chance.
so it's gonna go one side.
Anything else? We might see Ultron ban Prio from Revolt.
No such thing. Can only hope to try and slow it down with some carbon crushes here and there. But the back half of this pick and ban phase is going to be a minefield for Revolt.
Let's see.
Yeah, and I mean, I know it takes a lot.
Yeah, again, it was not a draft problem. Like, their draft was good. It enabled them to play the game. They just didn't play it properly. They made too many mistakes. And then they got off of their comp for second half and they got walked because of it. They were tilted, bro. They fully misplayed.
Phoenix, so I think it's worth it, especially, you know, again, staring down the barrel of a potential map for finisher here if Vulcan Red can pull it off. So, yeah. I think it's worth committing to at a certain point when you're in Revolt's position here. So
oh,
they will
Phoenix,
take
that's
that
right.
Phoenix
Not
one-sided
Cat.
potentially,
Luna
but
instead?
not. Maybe the Luna Snow instead. It's going to be Luna and out on both sides.
We'll ban the Luna. They won't save Luna. I think I said Phoenix then, though.
Actually giving up a Phoenix Protect to Vulcan Red and taking
Phoenix
that
or
duel on
Cat?
Ancient, because, you know, when we went back to Domination, Sable
Phoenix, yeah.
was winning that duel, and as long as you play your dives correctly, I think you're fine. I think the real danger, though, is if that last ban
They're banning
ends
Mantis
up
or
being
not?
Captain America, your goose might be cooked. You will have
They might also ban the
Cat,
Cat
and
here as an option.
That might be your best bet. We'll see what the read ends up being for Revolt.
I don't like the Luna ban in the middle from Revolt. I'd rather you give it over. You're not taking your advantage of the Phoenix. You're just, yeah, you're giving, I mean, giving them down is fine. You're defending the Phoenix properly, which is enough. You got to remove enemy team's Cat. Oh, right, Cat was already banned. I was wondering why. Yeah, they already banned it. I'm a bit dizzy. Mantis save. Yeah, I mean, you gotta play it though, guys. We can't be swapping off Mantis after not standing in the Invis-ult. Ultron.
I don't know. I mean, it's really going to come down to that Phoenix.
The only adaptation was the Luna Snow, which is fine. It's a good change. It'll enable Mills to play the game way better on Venom, because he was struggling with that freeze a little bit there.
Main beneficiary of that triple strategy.
It's winnable for Revolt. I really hope they're not out of the tournament here. I think they're the better team. I also picked them in my pick'ems, so God bless.
Over the White Fox again, Chronix hovering over the Invisible Woman. It's not going to be quite the same. You're not going to be seeing Chronix putting up the same damage numbers as you would, but he was still kind of playing Luna Snow a little bit more like a healer, so this might actually even end up being better than the Luna Snow would have been in the composition that Revolt are currently flashing right now. I don't think Quan is going to stay on the Black Widow, maybe for a little bit of BM, who knows, but I got to imagine the double dino is going to be coming right back out. And alongside Genzo on that Emma Frost, and he was frying on that Emma Frost on back on Arako. So
Emma's good.
like,
Emma's
this
really,
kind of
really,
back
really
triple
good
strategist heal combo
right
is
now
gonna
with like
be
Dino in the
real
lobby.
difficult for REVOLT to try and crack.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I'm on the same page. I agree with you. I like the swap potentially over to the Invis for Chronic. It feels like, based on what I've seen for how they're playing Luna, I feel like Invis is maybe a better fit. You know, I see some other things being hovered here in the spawn room, so who knows what we're going to walk out on here. But yeah, definitely some adjustment here. And again,
all right, what are we playing? Revolt? Groot? I like the Groot.
Ansei hitting the pitch here for the first
2-2-2?
time in this series, but doors are
Jeff from
open.
movement speed. Are we
Burner to go on deck here for
playing? What are we
map number
playing?
4.
Mantis?
Vulcan
3-sub?
looking for 2
No,
capture
man, 2-sub
points
Mantis.
here
Too
to
much.
close
Oh,
out
me,
the series
I
and
don't
keep
love
that lower
this.
bracket dream alive.
Vulcan
But
Red,
Ansei
are we
doing
playing
the Ansei
dive
here.
variant? I'm a little bit worried.
For
Good shots from
Revolt.
Sable,
We
damage
gotta
gems,
find out
WK.
right now.
Oh my god,
Taken
Sable.
down
It's
by
fine. Yeah,
Sable
yeah,
right
yeah.
off the
Yeah.
opening salvo, double KO
Nice
for
and nice.
Revolt's Phoenixes. They'll find the White Fox
The
as well.
triple
And
tank.
that double dinosaur sent
Dude,
all the way
wait,
back
no,
to
don't
spawn
trip.
here.
Am I tripping?
Little Rang and Genzo
Revolt,
gonna follow the
2
speed
tanks.
back here to fix
Oh, they are
the
3-sub.
stagger,
I'm
but it's
blind.
gonna be Revolt
Yeah,
on
they
the
are
first
3-sub.
half.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah, the movement speed amp on
Sable
Mantis is a little bit good though.
Sable and only
Really
had
well
to
played from
pop
Revolt.
like a couple of times. I'm telling you,
Sable to carry.
there's
Neil, you gotta
no
bring back your
more
shield, bro. It's still
satisfying
30.
feeling in this
Hello?
entire game than when
Pull back
those
your shields.
Phoenix
Hello?
stats start to pop up,
Hello?
they
Pro
start
player?
to-
What?
You start to stack up and
Hello?
everyone just starts popping one after
Why
the
did we
other,
not bring
like,
back our
good
shields?
Lord, like, Sable, you're showing why you go for
Yeah,
the
Neil, I think,
protect.
is one of the
Like
worst
how he
players
came
in
up with
Revolts.
Ansei,
Just looking at the
and
gameplay,
Loki
I don't think he's
like,
doing enough.
all three, like,
Or he's
full
making too
all
many
cylinders
mistakes.
here
Little
for
things.
Revolt, all or
Those Groot
nothing.
walls look annoying as fuck, I
Vulcan
can't lie.
this first fight, but Vulcan Red making some adaptations. Lil Rang now
Goodbye,
on the Moon
Bills.
Knight, and if you thought
Yeah,
the
those
Moon
Groot walls
Knight
look
was
so
real
fucking
fast, now look at
AIDS.
Lil Rang, almost beating
Alright,
Vulcan
Quan
Red
just
with a head
grabs Emma Diamond
that
out with
Animal
Loki
Conjure coming
runes,
right
Phoenix
down
ult
onto the
forwards.
battlefield.
Onsen dies though?
From
Nah, it's traded from
Sable
Miracle,
as
it's
well.
fine.
Looks
Onsen's
like
rest as well.
Miracle on the
65, no,
inside.
Cookie's dead.
Ansei as
Ancient got the
well, so
kill.
strategist for both
Mills is
sides
dead on
of the
front
ball.
because he
Taking
loses
down
his
the Quan,
Loki.
also going
They're just
back
getting
into
walks a little
spawn
bit.
here.
Are they fine? It's
Double
4v4.
dinosaur, Ancient taking
But
out
Vulcan
double.
Red get
One
to
for
get the
Phoenix
space
here.
because
Sable
Revolt
in
can't
a
close up.
real
They've better
big trouble
respawns.
here. Revolt 50%
Emma's
the
holding
way
a
back
charge.
and still
She's fine.
fighting in those upper tunnels here, but Vulcan Red slowly
Vulcan Red will have
finding
Phoenix
a way
ult to
back.
open with here.
And
Or to counter the
finding
Rukon
the
ulti. Probably
path
counter,
forward. But yeah,
preferably.
it feels like we haven't seen Phoenix at this level
Rukon
in a
ult
while
early.
now, and both
Ancient Phoenix
and
ult
Sable
counters.
reminded us just
Neil,
how
you're
strong they can
overstepping,
be.
bro. Neil, you're overstepping, bro.
Rang taking down Neil, getting a little bit too
The
far
fuck, bro?
for the
Neil's
rest of the
trolling.
team. It's still not enough to completely crack this.
Nice shots from Mills onto Ancient there. Groot ulti, it's not a bad angle, but yeah, there's
here's the
Rukon
reason
ult.
why you play the Moon Knight. It's the
Damage gems, Lil Rang one shot onto KB7. Goodbye. It's fine, just a wipe here. Mills threw out his Groot ulti and he had runes to stay alive. He didn't kill anyone with it though. Emerald out from Vulcan Red to guarantee. Lil Rang, bro. The Moon Knight's actually looking kind of strong, I can't lie. Yeah. Vulcan Red got off of their dino. They got off of their open save. I still think that Revolt should have banned
Yeah, you know, I was saying before this
Phoenix
first map
over
where
Luna.
Rang played the Wolverine
I don't think
incredibly
Luna's
well.
that strong.
Swapped
Maybe I'm
over
just
to
tripping though.
Ultron, immediately picked up MVP.
I think Phoenix
Wanted
is better
to see
than
one
Luna.
more, and we are seeing it here. Moon Knight from Lil
But
Rang
at least
coming
they're,
in clutch
they're trying to
here
adapt,
on
it's
map
fine.
Number 4, Vulcan
Not that
Red
bad.
able to make the retake here. It feels like the plan for Vulcan
Lil Rang,
Red
you just
is
gonna
to
Goon Knight ult
outspeed
everyone? I think you
Phoenix
are. Oh
ults
my
because
god, they're all
this is
dead,
the
they're all dead, they're all
second
dead, they're all
hand
dead,
of
they're all
Conjure we've seen
dead.
from Lil Rang already, and already some value there. Double KO, and it's an ace onto
Yeah,
Revolt here.
they even
Cookie
used
coming out
Emerald T.
off of the BRB, but Vulcan Red wipes their hands of it.
That's so
Still in
awkward.
control of the point, 33% and on the move.
And a bit of a misread there from Ansei popping that.
They needed the
that
shield the
soul
Groot
surge.
ulti
It's
though,
not gonna be
realistically.
enough
The
to
Mantis
take
ult
the
is
damage
fine,
from that
assuming you can like
Strangler prison hand
run
Conchu
away.
over
Mills of it.
combo, and Revolt
Mills on the cap is
uses
fine.
that Sonic Seduction
Damage
from
Gems
Beast
capped,
to
like trying to
down
cause,
two
like trying to get the
ults
space
lose
back.
fight, and
I really like
they
cap
get
ulti as well.
wiped. Luckily,
He didn't
they're
get
only
as much
8%,
value out of the
you know, Vulcan Red only halfway
Groot
there,
ulti
so
anyway.
everyone
Alright,
just
we
got
pre-copy,
used to
we
the
double
second
damage
piece on
amp,
life with
we
that soul
walk.
surge again,
The
but they
rules
need to
kind of
convert
block us,
this
but it's
fast.
fine. Take the
Yeah,
space.
because somebody on
Vulcan Red have
Vulcan
invis boundary to
on
match with
point
whenever they
here.
want.
Vulcan Red
Phoenix
rotate back
ult
and
lands, no one
defend
dead
that
though.
territory here.
No one
60%
dead.
and still on the move. Miracle's got that invisible boundary down on the
Like,
point.
he's
Ready
just
for a
one
fight
shot.
there, and
He gets
Quan will
res,
take out
but
Cookie.
Mills dies
Sees
as a
Bob
result
right
because he's
off
down a
of the
healer,
ramp
down a
there.
main healer.
Genzo finds Mills, and it's going to be Cookie that gets up off of the BRB yet again here, but body
I feel like they
advantage
should have banned
once again
Phoenix.
going to Vulcan Red here, and Little Rang finding one on the Moon Knight as well. Critical shot onto OCE, so Mantis all the way back, and Vulcan Red, after that retake, have almost caught up to
Yeah,
Revolt's
it's
capture
rough.
progress.
And you know, if we go back to Krakoa, there was one glaring issue from Vulcan Red, the fact that they kept getting caught out outside of some of their AoE healing ults, and the coordination just wasn't there. But this time,
Revolt have nothing to play for here. They probably just lose cap. I can't lie. Their Vulcan ult just gets Phoenix ulted.
Into the invisible boundary in time, and Vulcan Red are able to stabilize. Now we're
Yeah.
gonna have a
Vulcan Red have their combo sooner. Everyone's just dead. Yeah.
Triple KO
Revolt needed Phoenix Ult Raccoon Ult up sooner. They tried to Raccoon Ult to match it, but without Sable having Phoenix Ult, it's just too hard. They trolled their first sequence by dying after they won, you know? Like, they easily could have full held them. Again, whichever team has priority here, they get to take the better fights.
Just one ultimate, and
It's
now
not great.
Vulcan Red stand 1 point away, one stellar spaceport away from taking this series and sending.
It's all good.
Revolt
It's
packing just
winnable, but I think
6-5
Revolt's mental is
in
probably in the
stage one. They
gutter.
are staring down the
Honestly.
train ride home here as
That's the
Vulcan
problem
Red
here, right? It's
trying
like
to
such a
bounce
winnable game.
back.
They easily could have
So it
taken that
doesn't
first
matter
map.
that they brought in a sub here as Vulcan Red playing it out just as strong as they had been. And again, props to Lil Rang. So many heroes played in this series, and all of them so much value gained.
And so much value for Lil Rang as a person. Again, like the stonks for this guy are going to be going through the roof after this series, and the longer this lower bracket run for Vulcan Red goes, the higher they will be. They're not quite out of the woods yet, but I mean, they got to be feeling like they might as well be. Like, they took Revolt's best shot, that Sable pop off at the beginning, man. Let Revolt get all the way up to 80, and once Vulcan Red got their feet back,
Yeah, no, it was literally just people died when they shouldn't have died. I think half of it is Neil is overextending too much as well. Like, legitimately, half of the problem here is Neil. They're on Adam to counter the group Moon Knight. It's a good answer. They're still running 3 sub. No Loki though. Invis is fine. I maybe would have liked Loki over Invis there, but playing Loki into Moon Knight's a bit awkward, so that's fine. Revolt taking low grounds, Vulcan Red taking heights. Can I see where their backline's playing? Bro, Neil, what are we doing? Neil, bro, brother, in Christ. We have 0 charge, we're losing diamonds, we're losing shields, and we're like on point at the same time as them. Hello? Then we're group walled, we have no diamonds, we're just dead? Okay, Neil needs to uninstall the game, bro. I think he died, actually. That's fine. That was good by Mills, really nice pressure. Damage jams cap on the backside. Sable, play the high ground properly. Maybe it was intentional by Neil, man. Maybe he might have fucking intended the enemy team to overcommit onto him. That was all planned.
It gets a little scary for Neil.
You should look to hit an E here to get his charge. Yeah, I mean, yeah, your E late range is longer than your left click range, but they're out of range anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's all fine.
Quan putting up the walls, turning Neil into the meat of a wooden sandwich, and it wasn't enough as Neil got the healing.
Cap ult in. It's good. Druid ult, time to catch. We don't have res. We don't have res. 2 dead. You guys walked way too much into the Druid ult there. That's really bad.
Quite quickly. 30% and ticking, but
you needed to play for your Adam res before you gave them an angle to Groot ult to you there. Like, the early cap ult's good. Us not having Adam res to play against it, bad, you know? I maybe not, I mean, I didn't call that, right? I didn't see that until it happened. I thought the cap ult was fine until I saw the results, so I don't blame them for not seeing it either. It's something that they'll improve with, right? Yeah, trying to retake through this is going to be really hard into the Moon Knight. Sable, you're not dead, are you? Emerald, Phoenix ult, combo, 1 for 1, Neil for Rang. Honestly, that's good for, oh, he got rezzed. They used res to match the Raccoon res. Is it winnable? They won't have res for next group Moon Knight ult combo though, so even if they win here, it's hard for next. I'd rather you just, I mean, I guess you needed to res Cookie. Are we gonna use Mantis here as well? Am I? Hopefully not. The rank should just die. Nice. Yeah. Invis ulti there. They lost cap though. It's honestly good for Revolt. That Neil's dead. He over fucking extended again. He got grabbed, I'm assuming. He didn't call for a Mantis ult in time to keep him alive. So now we're Mantis ulting in 5v6. Ancient's got a really nasty angle there as well. Sable's not marking him and Tiny's just hitting tanks. I feel like someone needs to look at Ancient though. Groot ult's good. Someone keeps him alive for 2 seconds, but they just instant out after. Bro, I'm a fucking Neil hater, man. This guy.
Hand of Khonshu comes in from Lil Rang here. Revolt at 90%, but Vulcan Red threatening that retake finally.
Cap ult to try to win the fight and stall. It's fine. Portal's coming. Winnable.
The rest of the members of Vulcan Red off this point.
Winnable. Nice.
Miracle though charging.
No portal in time. Oh my god, they didn't touch it down. Huge. Oh my god, it was. It was Revolt's time he touched. The team who touched it. That was so close. Holy shit. Sorry, song's still in my head. It's not leaving anytime soon. Good. Goodbye, Revolt. The adaptation for the Adam was nice. Are they going
Revolt
back
one fight away,
to Adam?
and
Or what's the
Vulcan Red
go?
invested so heavily
Because they made
that
swaps
just
happening for the
boundary
portal, right?
but
Yeah,
even with the
Adamantus.
combo,
I like it a lot.
sync, mind you. The Strangling Prison and the Hand of Khonshu come in separately and both hit Zilch, and Vulcan Red fumble what could have been a winning situation for them and hand over Stellar Spaceport to Revolt. The Imperial Institute of Science will be the next battleground where we decide this map. Do Revolt have what it takes to send us to a map number 5? It's only time that will tell, and only 5 seconds left on the clock before those doors open up, and we get to find out.
Alrighty, let's see. Vulcan Red onto their Wolverine crutch. 2-2-2. One finish. I'm not done for a while, bro. I'm here till at least like 10:30.
On point number 3 here, last opportunity for Vulcan Red to try.
This is only like the second series of 4.
Like you said, Revolt not quite done with this one just yet.
Yeah, Revolt same comp. I like the comp. Neil over to the mag is good. I think he's shit at Emma. He overextends way too much.
Some kind of opening here. Little Rang over onto the
Let's see.
Wolverine.
I'm a bit scared of this wolf though. The jump pack and the kidnap. Emerald is really good there from Vulcan Red. The grab as well. Soulbond's out from Onse keeps everyone healthy though. No one's dying. Lil Rang perfectly fine on the side. Yeah, they just double grabbed mag. He's just one shot. Reconnault's out from Vulcan Red to guarantee the win. No match ready for Revolt.
Yeah, good opener here. Vulcan Red.
The Atom here is less good because they're no longer playing Group Moon Knight. That's why they played the Atom. I don't think they're swapping off though.
Out the equation for now, though not going to take.
It's just Neil, bro. He's perma-dead off cooldown. He just, I don't know if it's like a skill issue. It's like hard, obviously, playing into Dino Emma.
But now the question is, can they hold this thing down? Mills.
But with no Mantis, I mean, Adam's still a good answer to Dino though, right? You just chain headshot him, infinite ease. I swear, Neil is just not tracking enemy scary things well enough. Oh, we're wasting Pool versus Wolf. Is Neil just kidnapped?
At least he should be. No,
Oh my god, we're down fucking Onse. Does he have res? He has res, it's fine.
Cocoon there, and he's coming up close on that Karmic Revival, so Lil Rang, I think,
He has
can
res,
just
it's fine.
play a little bit safe here, not go too aggressive, try and keep the front line at bay, and they will profit off the back of this one. But
Good grab by Lil Rang. Neil's just like in the fucking gutters. He's dead as fuck.
Neil just being taken to a secondary location.
Yeah, they needed Invis grab to be used for that Wolverine. She wasn't playing to counter him, so he just ran the lobby. They're cooked by this Invis boundary.
Wolverine already showed his prowess this series a couple maps ago on the Wolf, and now right back over.
Onse just grabs Mills. Mills can't play.
Able to walk away, but Kwan's gonna take down Mills here as
Did I say Onse? I meant to say on Dino.
Genzo will find KB off to the side.
Oh, they're just getting rolled here.
65% and counting for Vulcan Red here, so time very quickly running out.
Here's the thing, though. Revolt are going to have that Karmic Revival, but they don't have map control, so Onse has to play perfectly. There's not really anybody good to try and scout him out, but if he plays too aggressively, Lil Rang could potentially get in there, get a last stand, shut the
Dino goes in with
down, or,
ulti?
maybe
No,
get
she
people
doesn't
on
have
the
a...
red,
Why the
get
fuck did he go
that
in
way.
like that?
You're
Hello?
gonna see
I guess he wanted the
a
grab,
little bit
but
of
they
back
stepped
half. You're
back, so he ended up
gonna
just
see
dashing
them
to his
go on,
death.
even though it's
Oh.
gonna get rezzed up, it does
He's
get
res though,
forced, so Revolt
66.
will have a little
Genzo, you
bit of
fine?
try and set Onse up for success
My
here.
god, Mills is just grabbed though and
Little
abused by Lil
just got
Rang.
claws flying in every direction, looking for whoever
Adam
he
Rez
can
picks
get
everyone
hold
up.
of, and there's
Emerald's
the
out from
Karmic
Vulcan.
Revival
Red's gonna be
now.
scary
Four
though.
people
Wolf
here,
vault
so
onto
it's not
3.
right, but Vulcan Red
They're all
got the
dead.
tools to make this
They're
happen
all just
here.
dead.
Sonic's
The
suggestion
Mantis
from
ult. I
Genzo
mean,
and
Cookie gets
Claws
res
on
playable. They're only down
that
their
all
cap.
amplified by that CYA
Recruit ult though with a
from
Dino ult.
Vulcan.
There's no way they live this, is
Moving
there?
time here
Invis boundary's not up.
Revolt.
They need a cap to live. Cap at ulti. But he got wall vaulted. That was such an insane play. GG. Alright, 3-1 win for Vulcan Red. Revolt. They were close. They were close.
Spaceport went
I think
Revolt's
Neil
way,
ran it
but
down.
Imperial Institute never felt like it was gonna go that same way. Vulcan Red, they take the ball, they run with it, and aside from again,
I'm a
that
Neil
one
hater.
stumble,
I can't
they
lie.
just keep on going, and this guy right here is a huge part of the reason. Keep your eyes on Lil Rang. His stocks are low right
I don't
now,
think
but
he's
they
good.
will be on the rise before long.
I don't
because
think
he is
he's good.
Head and shoulders above everybody else, the MVP right now. 19 final hits, a not insignificant amount of those coming through towards the end there on the Wolverine.
The Wolverine's scary. Like, they play a comp that just abuses tanks. Like, Invis was wasting pool as well. It's not strictly Neil's fault, but I think he made a lot of mistakes.
Had a ton of damage, 28k, but only 4 final hits, and those all came in that first
No
fight.
Daredevil?
One Warrior falls, the angle
Yeah, neither of these are dive
just
teams.
wasn't there.
No surprises here.
Power just wasn't there, but Lil
We see the
Rang-
cat ban out from Revolt, or from Vulcan Red, whoever bans cat. I think it was Revolt that did. Boring. Yes, no, this game was good. It was a good mix-up. I'd like kind of be complaining if it was just every game Daredevil cat.
Big game changer